guess we'll begin here. We'll recap with what happened last week since Vasan was missing the session. What happened? So you guys went and talked to the Countess, and she thanked you guys for your service to the city. And she said, "Hey, you get, actually no, Vitoris I think mentioned, hey, we're gonna try to start a chapter in the city." And she says, "Hey, well, I got this perfect place for you guys. It's an abandoned old mansion. It's all yours. Go check it out. It's in pretty good shape, but." I don't think she actually visited it because when you guys got there, the place was all boarded up. The whole upper floor was like the roof was missing, and the whole upper floor was in shambles.
I think she did say she's like it's a fixer-upper.
Okay,
It's a bit of a fixer-upper.
but
I mean, she might have overstated that a little bit.
then when you guys entered, you saw some strange runes like around the edges of the property or around the doors threshold. And now there's determined this is some sort of containment spell, keeping something inside. But you guys decided to go in anyway against King Runestone's judgment of just burning the place down.
I think I didn't get the containment. I think it was just like a protection. Like it wasn't very apparent that I was trying to keep something in, right?
I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was. You rolled like a 28 or something on your Arcana check to understand what the meanings of the runes were.
Ironically, then I think I interpreted that backwards.
So Snouthers understood, except for Jason didn't.
Well, no, Snodler's just described it poorly, and he's described it poorly correctly. Like he rolled so well, he did it wrong. You're right.
Oh,
That's how I'm going to say it.
So after investigating further into the mansion, the party came across a couple of spirits that were infesting the dining room. Also, they found some massive statues in a room that contained what looks like a teleportation circle. Some of the glyphs on the teleportation circle seemed to be like had been tampered with, changed from the original. That Snothers had seen this symbol before in the Magus Guild. Am I missing anything other than that? So they came across the lady of the house, a banshee who one-shotted a couple of players.
It's pretty sweet.
And then I think we ended everybody on a short rest, checking out the living room, which had some very ornate Freyan-style furniture. And King Yuri was investigating the bathroom, while a couple of their players were in the library, looking into some books on the abyss.
Investigating the bathroom. He's fucking sitting on his throne.
Taking a big old dump.
And that's when Snodler's heard from on the corner something about demons, and he snuck over stealthily on accident. Look what you guys talking about. What you guys got? Is that a book about demons? What are you guys talking about demons for?
Very stealthy.
Oh, yeah.
Like the creepy kid in the doorway.
Yeah, he rolled a 9 on his stealth check.
The worst thing ever.
All right, so that's where we're going to pick it up then. Yeah, you guys, Vasan, I'm assuming, you're right there in the living room. You see this massive fireplace on the western wall, a harpsichord on the eastern wall, and this furniture is kind of like Egyptian style. Hector explained it as being from the southern city of Freya, the city of thieves. So what's everybody doing?
Probably having a conversation with Stallers at this point, I would assume, the four of us.
Agreed. Unless we cleared the concept and thought of that book, I'm pretty sure I'd be stuck on it.
Yeah, we pretty much just found it when you came over, so.
You guys are trying to hide it from them.
Damn straight you were.
We were not trying to hide it. We were not trying to bring attention to it either. We were just standing there talking about it. Literally, that's why I was so confused, because literally...
A lie by omission is still a lie, good sir. You know what I think about people who lie.
I would rather have all the information before I decided to just throw some random book about summoning demons at someone who's obsessed with power.
What?
Just my personal preference.
What? I feel like feel like I'm
Rather
getting. I feel like I'm getting
understand first.
stereotyped or something here.
I think Snodlers has no ethical bounds on his research purposes. He will summon something, just because it's a learning experience for Snodlers.
Just going off past experiences.
I don't
Totally.
see the harm in it.
I was gonna say, like, I don't understand you. No, never mind. That kind of makes sense.
But yeah, you heard us and came on over. So at that point, I'd probably just. I don't even remember who's holding the book, but
Vatoris has it. Does it say how to summon demons?
So
Or does it
basically, yeah, as you're kind of flipping through it, it was a rundown of like, it has like descriptions of rituals, and it has like pictures. It's like rituals for
Idiots.
dummies sort of book.
Idiot's Guide to
To
Abyssal
demon
Demon
worshiping.
Summoning?
Yeah,
Does Taurus understand it?
I don't know. But Taurus, roll an intelligence check.
Yes. Aww.
Yeah, he understands the pictures.
Ooh, glyphs.
Like, does it break it down Barney style?
Yeah.
So like, it wouldn't be that difficult.
The book is entitled Timmy's First Ritual Sacrifice.
Oh God.
written by Edward Elric.
Probably should have burnt the house down.
Well, you think you can restore the circle to its original purpose, or should we just get rid of it?
What is this?
Was what?
You said this. What are you restoring this to its original?
Oh, the summon circle looks like it was tampered with. So do you think we can restore it to its original purpose, or should we just get rid of it entirely?
I was just about to ask, does any of the ritual drawings seem similar to the circle we found in a couple rooms back?
No. So it looks completely different. The only thing that you do notice is the ritual circle has a lot of the sort of same symbols or characters that you're noticing around the doorways and windows. Not necessarily anything to do with the book itself.
I don't think that's the. Assuming they even open the portal to the abyss, I don't think that is where they would be coming from. I don't know where that circle goes to. We'll have to send Yuri through. See.
I thought this is what we talked about last week, but my memory's not the best.
I don't think anyone was keen on just going through a random teleport to see where it goes.
Yeah,
I mean, Snodlers might.
Didn't we try throwing something in it? Rats?
No, that's not how these summoning circles work.
You did throw a rat in the circle.
Yeah, you did throw some rats, but they just hit the symbols and then like ran right back and looked for a way out of the room.
Correct. Snodlers is saying that's not how these work. I've tried. Like, I left that part out, but that's not how these work.
Well, there ain't no gold in this dump anyway. I say we burn this fucker down.
We only got the one room to clear on the first floor, and then we got the second floor.
And half of that's missing, so like can't be that bad.
Yeah. Ghosts wouldn't like sunlight, right? Right, Stondler?
Why waste the time?
Snodlers isn't a poltergeist. What are you talking
Why?
about?
I think actually I have the book on undead. Why would you clear half the house and then say fuck it and burn it down?
Well, Snodlers thinks that it's about time efficiency because he looks at his invisible wrist, or his wrist with nothing on it, and says, don't we have to be back for our big battle? And we're kind of like draining ourselves. You know, these order ghosties will be here forever, right? Like, we didn't break the protection runes, did we? Can I roll to see if we broke the protection runes?
I was
Sure.
about to ask, did we?
Broke the seal. when we came inside.
Shh. Arcana, I assume.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Can do it with disadvantage.
You sure can. Wow.
Not necessary.
Yeah.
No. That was.
Oh, that was-
it wasn't. Oops.
I was gonna say.
Crit 1. Still a 10.
It's still 10. Yeah, I mean, you don't know for sure.
Snottlers is pretty sure that we didn't break the room.
Yeah, the last thing this city needs is to be onset by fucking demons. Demons or devils? I get that too.
Whoa. Snottlers thinks it would be another opportunity for us to show our worth. And also, I might get some levels out of this whole mages thing. So I think we should just go.
Why?
I'm just gonna start
we
trying to
have
play
to?
this organ.
All right, Yuri. So you sit down at the organ and you just start playing, and it's. Go ahead and make a performance check. Do you know anything about? Do you have any proficiency in instruments?
I
Is
don't.
there even,
I don't think so.
Is there even an organ?
No, they're probably not one for organ, but.
Forgot what you
I just
said
meant,
it was
I
called.
just said instruments in general. So just roll a performance check. Let's see how bad you put something together. Yeah, pretty bad. So you sit there and
yes.
you just mash like a whole bunch of keys at once, and it's just and a whole bunch of dust shoots out of the top of the harpsichord pipes.
I'm sure that thing's. It's been a while since it's been tuned.
It sounds
Yeah,
wonderful.
that's what I'm going with. It's definitely not me.
I say clear the house because we're already here.
Yeah, we're basically done. Just finish it up.
Are we voting on this? I think we should go rescue Pinkerton.
We sailed halfway across the world to get a boat to rescue him, and you just want to leave now to go like storm the fucking Grimaldi's.
Van Zagren.
I will say, who the fuck's Grimaldi's?
Wait.
The
Who
Masaldis.
kidnapped Pinkerton? Vasaldis. I was really close on that one.
It was a little off, but
On
yeah.
a scale of 1 to off, you were still off.
Yeah, fair. Listen, I didn't even have my notes pulled up. That was straight off the dome, all right? I feel pretty fucking proud of that one, even if it was only 80%, all right?
So you guys do
Masaldis-
notice that in this room that you were in, like when the Banshee was in here, this room was unnaturally cool. But even after she's been destroyed, this room itself is still very chilled.
Yeah, why do you want to give up a house with air conditioning, Yuri?
I have no idea. Why would you?
I don't know.
And by the way, if you guys haven't noticed, if you look at the bottom of the map and zoom out, you'll see that the name of this island is Runestone Island.
God damn it.
Are there runestones?
There's a rune stone.
I mean, do we need?
I'm going to cast Divine Sense again.
You want to...
Yeah. So without knowing any exact locations, you definitely can feel the presence of something in the heart of this mansion, Kolos.
Super. Yeah, there's still more
Super.
here.
So, is this like a first floor, second floor, basement?
First floor.
I don't think no
Is
one
it like
likes
a
to go to.
multiple story building?
There
It
are
is
stairs
the-
leading up. We have not found stairs leading down.
Right, and most of the second story has collapsed, so there's just like sunlight coming through like the roof and through the second floor. For lots of it.
All right. So, like you said, this whole room is cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
Is there any spots colder than others?
The whole room feels. I mean, the whole house itself felt cold, but this room in particular feels very cold around it. Like you guys are all kind of like lightly seeing your breath as you speak. And Colas, I forgot to mention too. Like you notice this you get the presence, the feeling of this very evil presence. You can tell there's some sort of fiend in this house.
Is there?
Is it coming from the bathroom?
Not looking in there.
Did you already just give birth to a fiend? Is that what happened?
Yeah, you might want to give it like 20 minutes before you go in there.
Is this room colder than like all the rooms in the house?
Uh,
think that
yes, yeah. As far as you know, you guys haven't been in all the rooms, but the rooms that you have been in, it's definitely cooler.
The one that we first entered that was ghosty infected also was colder, though, right? By description.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
So the first room you fought a ghost in was cold,
Yep.
and then this room is cold too, but you fought the banshee here.
Yes. So the other room that they felt was like unnaturally cold was the dining room that has a large chandelier on the table.
But the people that were in the library, it wasn't cold in there.
It was still cold, but not as cold as the room that you guys are sitting
Well,
in with the massive fireplace.
I will look around for like secret passages or some shit.
Is this a rug?
Let's burn some shit in the fireplace.
Yeah, that's a rug. So Boston, go ahead and make a investigation check. Let's see, 11. So you're checking around the.
Say where I'm standing, like the keyboard or whatever the fuck this thing is.
So it's good enough to notice where you're standing near the edge of the harpsichord on the floor. There's some scrape marks along the floor. They kind of go parallel to the wall.
Oh, I like kind of like nudge it, see if it moves.
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check. Even with a 19, you kind of like put your shoulder into this thing, and this thing weighs pretty good. It feels almost like it's fixed to the floor.
Anything on the like? We'll look around on it to see if there's like sheet music or some shit that you got to play. Maybe it'll move.
You start looking around, and there's no sheet music or anything. You see, like the whole thing was covered in dust, except for there's a lot of fingerprints on the keys, especially since Yuri's been playing the keys.
Just nothing on there that I could move or like anything like that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary. It's a harpsichord as far as you've ever seen a harpsichord before.
Any pictures on the walls?
See, this room, there's several pictures on the walls, and they are similar to some pictures, some portraits that the party had seen in the hallway. There's pictures of a woman and two men, and in various pictures around the room. Some pictures, it's the one of the men holding hands and like seen embracing the woman, and then other pictures, it's the other dude with the woman. And these figures,
Two
they're all
different dudes.
two different dudes, one girl, and then they all are also like wearing vestments of the Magus Guild. They have these similar cloaks on.
So
Oh shit. So what are the drag marks? Which way are they going? Like they coming out or like sliding left and right?
They're sliding left and right, like parallel with the wall that's the harpsichord is sitting on.
So it like slides down the wall. Well, drag something scratched down.
Yeah,
The front
you
of
can.
the
It
wall.
looks like the harpsichord had been slid into place.
You want to try help me move this? I point to the ground. This thing slides somehow, or has been.
Snarlers kind of ignores what's going on, walks up to Vitoris and has his bag of holding open, like looking at the book.
The torch puts it in his bag of holding.
Snarlers glints his eyes and starts looking for his knife.
I don't know where this is going.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I want to flip through it first, Snodlers.
So what about the drag marks? What drag marks?
There's drag marks like this harpsichord was moved at some point, and I was asking Yuri to help move it. But it seems that either he's
thing-
not there.
Sorry, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you
Yep.
gonna help move this shit or what, man?
I'll help you move it. It needs to be tuned, though.
You can tune it after.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can move it.
All right, so both of you guys roll a d20.
I was gonna ask if I could help too, because I have I don't know if it'll work, but I have Thor whip. I was gonna try and use that to pull while they push.
All right, so yeah, all three of you go ahead and roll.
14. Damn, heck.
Hey!
Even with the three of you combined, and you're like
What?
shoving this thing, it feels like it's attached to the floor. It's not moving anywhere.
What the fuck? Alright, well, there's gotta be somewhere. I guess I'll look around the room more, like go towards the fireplace, look there for anything levers or anything to pull.
All right, go
See
ahead.
roll 20. I see roll 20 still laggy, at least on my end.
Given your roboting, I imagine you would think so.
It's a little bit today, but not nearly as bad as it was last week.
Yeah, my map is kind of delayed, but it's not as bad. Last week was real bad.
Yeah.
So Vasid, you're looking around the room for more stuff.
Possible ways to get this to move like your typical fucking Sherlock Holmes move the candlestick kind of thing. To see if this will move anywhere.
So go ahead and roll another investigation check then. I know I had you roll one earlier.
+0.
Yeah, you're not really finding too much. You definitely like start looking around at some of this furniture. It's definitely like exotic looking furniture and ornaments and things like that are on the mantle and stuff. But you're like picking up candlesticks and moving things around, but it's nothing's happening there.
As I'm looking around, I'll pull out the rod of finding.
Mm.
I forgot we had that.
Oh!
Okay, yep. So yeah, you're holding the rod. I'll let you know if anything gives off. But at the moment, yeah, you're not. It's not giving you any sensation that there's anything around.
I like start walking back over towards the harpsichord and I want to use a charge of chime of opening. See if it moves it.
Oh yeah, go ahead and post that up.
Where'd you get that from?
I think they came from his monastery.
I think.
No. I searched the chest and the fucking where did we kill shit?
Everywhere?
Well, no, it was on one of the corpses from that guy's travelers group that was trying to fight in the arena.
Sorry. So as you hold out the this chime of opening, it gives off this chiming noise, and all of a sudden you hear this click come from underneath the bottom of the harpsichord.
Look underneath the harpsichord.
Yeah, you take a look under there, and now you see that there's this large iron bar, like a hook, and it's disengaged from this this eye ring that it was in, this eye loop.
I guess I'll reattach that shit.
Wait, isn't that what's holding it to the floor?
Basically, yeah.
You should be able to push it now.
Oh, latched.
unlatched.
is what you're saying.
Unlatched.
All right, yeah. All right, yeah. Then I'll try to move it.
All right, so this
I
time,
misheard that.
you like just put your hands up on it, and this thing slides. It takes a little bit of push, but you manage to slide this thing down out of the way, and behind the harpsichord, you see what looks like a tiny door that was kind of hidden behind the harpsichord.
Would I be able to have the rod of finding out still with this in my other hand? Could I use the rod of finding to like chime it? You know what I mean? Because it says it's just a rod and you have to like ping it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could have a rod in one hand and the chime in the other.
All right, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Just because I wanted to see if my the rod started pinging when I got closer to here and fucking all this jazz went down.
No, yeah, nothing's changed about
All right,
the rod.
so I guess we'll see under here. Looking at everybody.
Hell yeah.
Snodlers is pouting in the corner, staring at
Oh,
Vitoris.
well, my hands are full, so if someone else wants to open the door and
Last time
head
I
down.
opened the door, I fucking fell unconscious, but I'll do it.
Looking at Yuri standing right next to me.
I'm looking at Boston like he's the strongest man on earth after he moved that
Yeah.
harpsichord.
I just like shrug at him.
I'll go and open the door.
Yeah, so you see there's just this tiny little like latch, and you flip open the latch, and you push the door open into this dark room, Vitoris. But as soon as you push the door, you just feel extreme cold from the door, and all of a sudden this blast of energy just rushes right through you, and as you're kind of holding the door, pushing the door open, it just gets forced back and it rips off the hinge into like over your head and out of the room, and all of a sudden, actually, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. 28.
All right, so you duck down as the door gets ripped off the hinge, and this blast of like cold energy, just like you can feel it just rush through your body, and all of a sudden you hear this like insane cackling from inside this tiny dark room.
Well, we're fucked. I was like, you guys hear the cackling, right?
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
sorry.
you guys all hear it. It actually like you hear it, and it almost kind of sounds like it's ringing out through your mind.
I just look around like, oh shit.
Think we can rehook the organ back up?
Snodlers isn't sure that it's about the organ. Maybe it wants the book.
Maybe it
Maybe
does.
we need to get this thing out of here. What if it gets out, harms the city?
I kind of want to see what it is.
I mean, Snodlers thinks that the rune stones of protection thing are okay.
All right, let's go. And I just start heading down.
I pull the crossbow out, cast light on it.
Right,
I pull out Vitoris's bag of holding.
I'm gonna cast bless on some people before we go in. I want Vitoris, Boston, and Snodlers to all be blessed.
All right. So as soon as you light up the room, Vitoris, you see what looks before you is it's a definitely a tiny room, and it looks like this is some sort of secret ritual room. As you start lighting up the floor, you see on the floor a massive ritual circle. It's drawn, and it almost looks like it's been drawn in blood. It's like dried blood. You see what looks like an altar on the left hand side of the room, like some sort of demonic altar. On the right hand corner of the room, you see a chest on the floor. I guess I can reveal it. But as you guys enter the room, so let's see.
Can I fit down there?
Yeah, you guys will all fit. I mean, it's a small door, but everybody will fit in there. Trying to get my roll 20 to respond here. Okay. All right. So as you enter the room, you see these corpses on the ground. You see like skeletons, dried blood, and like mounds of bones all throughout the room.
That can't be
Hey,
good.
hey, Snothers, anything in your book about this?
And it's all of a sudden as you enter the room. So let's stack up a little bit in the room. So you guys had to have been. Vitoris is probably in the room. The doorway would have been down here. Let me see.
Where
I
would
went like right in.
I figured the door
Yeah,
would be.
I'm like
Was it right here?
Yeah,
Where the organ.
the doorway is right where the organ is.
straight in line up there with behind Hector and Boston, Victoris.
Snarlers is confused. I don't have a book for this.
So you got a fucking demon book.
No, Snarlers wants a demon book.
Victoris have the demon book in his bag.
Taurus has the demon book in his bag. And yes, this looks very much like what was in the book.
Well, what does it say?
Alright, I'll put my well, then I'm gonna have to step out of the room because as soon as I put the crossbow away, it's gonna get dark.
Okay, well, or why don't you just give it to Snothers so he can read it, maybe? I mean, it's
Sure,
not
I'll
rocket
toss the
science.
book. I'll toss the book out to Snodlers. When he summons a demon,
You shit-eating
fucked.
grin just comes across my entire face.
when he summons a demon, I don't want to hear a fucking word from you. I know
That's
that
fine.
much.
All right. So at this point, Vossen, all of a sudden as you're standing there, the rod of finding starts shaking in your hands, like violently shaking in your hands.
What the fuck? And I'm like waving around to find where it's pointing, like
Right.
a water stick.
Yeah, so sort of as soon as you start doing that, you're like reaching around and it's not really changing much until you stick it up above your head in the air, and all of a sudden it just like violently starts shaking in your hand as you look up, and this demon is like up in the rafters, holding onto the beams, and it just swoops down with its claws.
Oh my god, Snothers summoned a demon that fast!
And it's going. Ah! So we are gonna roll for
Oh
initiative.
my god! Damn, Snothers, you're fast.
Oh, this thing rolled some initiative, like a champ.
Did you use the red die?
No, I should have though.
That's all he's using all night is the red die, by the way. He told me at work.
All right. So, what's everybody's passive perceptions?
Ooh, 18.
Mine's 18 also.
10.
16.
Yours should be high with the shield, by the way. I don't know if it changes automatically or not.
It should be, because it's normally not 16.
Okay. Just making sure.
So, does anybody have a 20? I don't think anybody has a 20. 18 sounds like the highest.
Not I.
I don't even. Where do you even see where that is?
You
Don't
don't
worry.
know where your PP is? Passive perception, it's on the left-hand side of your character sheet. Towards the bottom third, if I remember.
Oh yeah, mine's not even worth mentioning.
It should be 10 plus your wisdom modifier anyway. Alright, so without it being 20, this thing swoops down off of the rafters with this like huge grin on its face, these claws in its hands. This thing has these massive wings. It was tucked up in the rafters, and it swoops down on top of Vossen. He is going to get the surprise round on you. So, Vitoris, you can take no reactions this turn, so technically it's your turn first. That you are surprised, so
Then nothing happens. It's not my turn's over.
yeah, so you can do nothing.
And I'm
But
no
now
longer
you have
surprised.
reactions.
All right, so that same as Vasen, and then this thing's gonna get an attack on Vasen with its claws as it swoops down with the 15 to hit.
No. Dodge, bitch.
Yeah, so this thing just you see this massive wings that just lands right in front of you.
Like roll out of the way of the attack. Yeah.
All right. So we will go around since. Oops, I went too far. We'll go back to the beginning of the round then. So go ahead, Vittorius. This thing, you just see it like trying to scratch at Vasa, and he holds this rod of finding up to try to block its claws. This massive demon is standing with its back to you.
What is this?
Sorry, I
My
wasn't
act-
looking.
My turn?
Yeah,
Already?
it's your turn.
Oh.
It's only one enemy.
Well.
He had the drop on you guys. He was hidden, but
And I'm going to... What is this, an altar?
yeah, it looks like there's two altars in there. One of them's covered in blood, has some bones on it. The other one is a little bit cleaner. There's a chest on one wall. Other than that, there's just some stacks of bones and a couple of skeletons. 3 skeletons.
How tall is this altar?
It's probably a good 3 feet tall.
I'll run over and jump behind it. And then I'm going to attempt to shoot him.
All right.
Attempt to, and fail miserably.
All right, sweet. Go ahead.
Classic Vitoris.
Classic Vittorius.
Fucking hell.
Supposedly, they're random.
All right, so this thing is going to try to make a dexterity saving throw out of its way as you shoot wide. It turns around as it sees this thing coming, and it just takes your arrow and bats it out of the air. And now it's turned to look at you, Vittorius. And you see it turn its head, and it just kind of tilts its head a little bit, and it kind of smiles at you.
Why does it didn't hit me?
Bonus action.
And
Bonus
it laughs at his booties.
Nice, that's the way to do
natural
it.
20. Yeah,
Jesus.
from one extreme to the other.
That guy just rolled a 1.
Yeah, don't worry, there's a 1 in there for damage.
that's how you do.
Oh, it's a lot.
So
So that'll be 7 for the crossbow bolt, or wait, no. Yeah, 7 for the crossbow bolt, and then
57.
57 total.
Alright, so as this thing smiles at you, you shoot a second arrow and it just hits it right in the chest and it goes, ah! You just see it like spit this like black, nasty ichor out of its mouth. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, Vittorius.
Oh god.
Your butt.
27?
Right, so as you kind of duck down behind the altar, it spits up this black ooze, and you just see it burning all over the side of the altar in front of you.
Oh my god.
Well, that's no bueno, and then I'm gonna go prone behind the altar. And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay.
Wait, I don't know if I should have went prone. That might have been a bad idea.
Only if he's ranged. Is it a good one?
Too late now.
Yep.
Use half your movement as to. Oh.
All right. So, Vasen, go ahead.
I'm gonna drop the rod of finding at my feet, and then like as I'm assuming he's looking at Vitoris.
Yeah, he turned around, he's looking at Miss Vittorius. You see this this shit burning all over the concrete slab in front of Vittorius.
Does it cost an action, free action to drop that?
It's going to be your free
Would I
action.
be able
drop
to-
that.
So I have to use my action, take my weapon out then, right?
Yeah.
Or I can drop it anytime.
Yeah, because you can't. Yeah, actually, yeah, you can drop something and then you still use your free action to equip something.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna drop the rod and then grab my staff,
Yeah.
and then one hand and fucking swing at him as he's looking at Vitoris. 24 hit
All right, 24 hits.
for 8 damage.
All right, so
Uh,
as you hit him with that, he swings back at you with a claw. The 22 to hit.
Can I use my reaction?
that hits.
And
Can I use my reaction?
yeah, sure can. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, damn it.
Damn.
And it wasn't useful.
Bleak.
Yeah.
So as he swings back around towards you, Vasen, you see these fingers of his actually grow kind of longer and almost turn into like a shadowy mist, and it rakes right through your face, and you can feel it go right through your right into your head, and you take 27 points of psychic damage,
Awesome.
and it's still your turn technically.
Nice. Almost dead already. Swinging again. I'm gonna roll and say, "Get the fuck in here!" And then I'd swing again.
All right, nice.
What the fuck?
Tonight is the night of crits, although we're burning them on the wrong boss.
Let's see.
14.
All right. All right. Yeah. So you smash into him. He kind of again. You see him kind of chuckle, and you see him like twisting his frame and his figure. He looks kind of distorting his arms. He looks creepy as hell, and he's scary looking. Don't be scared.
I'm gonna use bonus action to filter booze.
Oh, he's going all in.
And then fucking roundhouse kick the bitch.
Nice.
Kapow! 21
Nice. That'll hit.
for 7.
All right.
And then I like swing around with a roundhouse and like do a gym kick to the side of his head.
Okay, so
25
you jump and kick. Yep, that hits.
for 10.
Right, so you kick through him, but you feel like your kick doesn't do as much damage as you think it would. As he kind of like, as you kick through him, you see he looks almost like he starts turning into like this kind of shadowy mist form.
That's my turn. I think I'm fucked.
All right, that's his turn as he makes an attack at you. You see these claws kind of shoot out again with a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so you take another 19 points of psychic damage as you feel these long, cloudy fingers kind of reach up and just you can feel it right in your chest and into your very soul.
Just another day.
And
Glad to have you back.
And then you can go ahead, if you didn't spend your reaction, he jumps up into the ceiling and you see him fly up 10 feet into the ceiling and then scurry across the rafters. Let's see. 10. Yeah, so if you have a reaction, you can go ahead and take a swing at him.
I do's. 22
Now 22 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
for 11.
Yeah, so you smash him in his wings as he jumps up to the ceiling and flaps his wings, and he's climbing upside down across the ceiling as he drops down on top of a Taurus in the back corner. Makes an attack at advantage as it starts clawing at your back, Vitoris. Oh, well, a natural 20.
You used the red die, didn't you?
I'm using digital dice on this, so you're lucky. That would have been probably double crit. All right.
The digital dice is just labeled red dice. It only has 2 rolls, 1 and 20.
Yes, that's how it works.
Oh, man, I missed.
So that's 44 points of psychic damage. As you just feel this thing raking through your body, and your soul feels like it's leaving your body.
Oh, okay. God, I
You
hope
thought your 57 was sweet.
But then all of a sudden, you see him start to like dematerialize into like this black form, and
Oh, thank God.
yeah, he disappears into the darkness.
Fucking You,
Well,
you did 44 points of damage, right?
Yes.
Sweet. I had a whopping 45 points.
Oh, I should have fudged that a little bit. Damn it! So I didn't look at your health.
90. Oh.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that was a typo.
It was because the last session, I got one shot with the Banshee Scream. He hits me one time, damn near does it again.
Ah, damn it. No, no. I mean, it's fair. So yeah, you lay there like feeling hurt and ravaged, and it's now Hector's turn.
well, that changes fucking everything I was gonna do. God damn. All right, I guess bonus action. I'll transform into my starry or my dragon form. Can I tell if this circle is like binding him here, or if it just summoned him here, or is it, you have some kind of
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Arcana check? All right, this might roll weird, so give me 1 sec. Okay, hold on, that's wrong.
Okay.
It should be because when I go dragon form, the lowest I can roll is a 10, so it should be a 16.
Okay.
Change much, but
No, but by looking at the symbol on the floor and comparing it to the other ruins and things that you see here, it definitely doesn't look like it's binding him here. It looks like more so this was used to contact the abyss and allow him to enter this plane.
all right. Well, I don't want Vitoris to die. Can I see him at the moment?
You just hear moaning from behind.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
altar.
F Vossen, who's almost gonna die.
Yeah,
You're both almost gonna die.
you know that Vitoris is in the corner back there because he's got some light shining off his crossbows. But yet, like up in the rafters up behind there's some darkness. Also, go ahead and make a perception check, Hector, while you're standing there.
All right. If there's a second, leaving you both to die. Yeah.
All right, never mind.
Fuck. Okay. I guess I'm just. Fuck me. I'm gonna cast Polymorph on Vitoris. Can I see him from here, or do I have to move?
No, I'm on the ground.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move a little bit further to the room because he's behind a large altar, right where I want you.
Right in the sacrifice altar. It's perfect.
Will a large creature fit in here?
Ooh, like not in the very corner of the room, probably not, but on the front side of the altar, yes. But in the back side where Vitoris is, there's not a whole lot of room back there. There's only about 5 to 10 feet behind the altar, and there's like a big pile of bones back there.
Well, fuck. All right. I'm just gonna cast Polymorph on him and then end my turn. So if you want, I can scroll through different beasts while you go on to somebody else's turn, or I can
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
apologize. Like I said, it's completely changed everything I was gonna do.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I'm planning on Vitoris dying next round anyway. Go ahead.
What the fuck?
Go ahead, McGlare.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna go into the room and then just ready an attack and end.
All right. Kolos.
Alright. I'm going to enter in the room. And I'm going to ready command for when he reappears. If he reappears, I'm going to say grovel in abyssal. And hope that works.
Okay.
Hey, quick question:
Mm-hmm.
if he's a snake, would he fit? Because he'd kind of like just fill the space.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Snake would probably fit in the corner.
Cool. I apologize, Vitoris. I can't remember if it's spiders or snakes you don't like, but you're a giant coral snake now.
Was
fine
that,
with.
was that it for your turn calls?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm a giant coral snake.
You're a giant coral snake. You have blind sense for 10 feet. You have 90 hit points and a swim speed, which doesn't really matter.
I mean, this room may fill with blood. We don't know.
It could fill with water because Yuri did use the toilet.
So it's invisible right now, right?
Yes, it's hidden.
All right. I'm going to take out my gem of seeing, and yeah, that's a lot of. Oop, that's the wrong thing. That's much more like it. So I hold the take out the gem and hold it up to my eye, and I look around the room. Do I see him?
You do, yeah. He's up in the tops of the corners where these Tudor style rafters are. It's creating a lot of darkness up there, but you see him clinging in like kind of like a gaseous form up in the ceiling.
Perfect. I yell, "He's in the corner in the ceiling!" And that's what I'm going to say. And oh, I guess can I even see it from where I am? I'd probably have to walk
Yeah,
in.
you
Huh?
probably have to be in the room. Yeah.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right, Yuri, what
I'm
do you
just
want to do?
locked eyes on it though, so if anyone really wants to pay attention.
I'm gonna bust up in the room, like I'm gonna fuck something up, and realize I don't see anything but the travelers, and
A giant
I look
snake.
around,
It's a snake.
and I see the snake behind the altar.
Yeah, you see the snake because it's filling up that whole space.
Am I
I
blind?
just look over at Meglar and say, "Where is it?"
You do see Yuri or Snouther's looking over into the corner, and he's pointing up at the corner where this thing is.
I don't know if I'm pointing, but I'm definitely staring.
Definitely staring.
Can I see anything over there, or do I see nothing?
You don't see anything. You just see like some dark rafters up there.
Someone cast light.
I
have
mean-
light.
I'm glowing, so like
Yeah, so there's a lot of light in that corner, but you can
Oh,
tell this
alright.
thing is up where Snother sees him, tucked up in the rafters, up in the ceiling, in the shadows.
I give off 20 feet of bright light and 40 feet of dim light.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's for hoping.
So there's definitely like dim light and all around the room, but or bright light around the room, but yeah, it's definitely dim up in the rafters up there. So you're
Yeah, I
what
mean-
do you want to do?
I mean, being that I run in and can't see anything, I see Snodler staring up there, and I look up and see nothing. So I guess I'm just going to hold my action in case something pops out at me. I'm going to swing at it.
All right, I like it. The Taurus. See what I did there?
So am I blind or no? Or do I just have blind sight for 10 feet?
No, yeah, you have blind sight as well as regular sight. Like you have
Okay.
Oh, that's actually a good question. I never thought about that.
yeah, it doesn't say you have like dark vision or anything, but it doesn't say you're blind. It just says you also have blind sight. So.
Blind sight is actually the next best thing to true sight.
Right.
But isn't it also typically like only a short radius?
Yeah, he's at 10 feet.
Yeah.
I meant for most monsters in general.
Yeah, it's usually in that range.
Yeah, it's usually like 10 to 20.
What's his movement?
Its movement is
30 feet.
30 feet.
I'll slither my way around. I got more health I do now. Wait.
Than you normally do.
Yeah, you got 90 hit points. Your attacks kind of suck. I apologize. It's the best I could do. It's the best I could think of.
I'll go right here. Ready a bite attack. If I see him pop out and he's anywhere near me, I'm gonna bite him.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at Polymorph, seeing what y'all you could turn me into.
I was gonna go Scorpion because I figured that'd be sick, but you wouldn't fit, and I didn't want you to die. So
Yeah, that would
Right.
suck.
So Vasen, feeling pretty hurt. What do you want to do?
Run in and die. Do I know where it last was? Like I saw it back here, right? And then it just disappeared.
Yeah, it disappeared after you saw it like ripping up the Taurus.
Fucking hell, huh? I'm gonna put my the chime thing away, and then fucking take the dodge action, I guess.
Okay. All right. So all of a sudden you see this thing just materialize in the bright light that's down the floor level, right in front of the door, next to Yuri and Snothers. So we're gonna resolve this with. Come on. 20. You're being a dick.
Yeah, I just tried refreshing mine.
All right, so you see this thing swoop down from up. It's crawling up through the rafters, and it dives down. And as soon as it gets into the bright light, it just materializes, and you see it standing there, trying to escape out of the room. So we're gonna let Kolos, with your ready to action.
DC 16 wisdom save.
I'm gonna hit him with a negative D6 on that as well.
Okay.
Oh no, one.
You mean a negative D1?
All right, that is a 15.
All right.
Hey,
Um,
it worked.
display.
It did work.
There
Yeah.
it is. Grovel falls prone and ends its turn.
Ooh.
All right, so as it's trying to
And
rush out of the room, you see it like stand up, and then all of a sudden it falls down. Go ahead. What were you saying?
in the middle of all the melee characters.
Exactly. So you see this thing rushing for the door, and it takes these wings, and it was trying to use its wings as protection. It was just going to bowl out through the door, and all of a sudden it just falls flat, prone on the floor. Okay. So that is it for his turn.
Do I get to use my held action?
Yeah. So whoever was near him, go ahead. Everybody can take your held action.
23 to hit.
23 is gonna hit.
I took dodge.
14.
So.
Awesome. I hit him for 7 damage,
Nice.
and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, both of you guys hit. So let me roll his Constitution saving throw.
Wait, why only 7?
3 plus 1 plus 3.
He's a snake.
Oh God! Snakes don't get a sneak attack.
Nope.
That's-
A snake, my friend.
Hiss!
All right, so Meglar does 13. Vitoris does 7. This is 20. And then Yuri with his swing is going to just hit for 12. So that's 20, 32. Oh, that is just enough as this thing goes down, lands on the floor, and you all just like gang beat this thing. And you just see it just kind of like just like dissolve into this black ichor puddle on the floor.
Snarler's trying to scoop the black ichor into his bag of holding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I mean we could do that.
No, because I actually wanted to, but then it's like I'm leaning down, like the rod hits the ground, and I go, "Oh, maybe that's a bad idea."
Ding, 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 ding. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, never mind. There's more important things in here.
No,
My bad.
We can't be putting a
Snarler's
demon
is
in
bad.
there.
Snarler's is bad.
I'm gonna pick the rod of finding back up.
As soon as we're done, I'll drop the polymorph spell.
Okay, yeah. So you guys are out of combat at this point, and you look around the room, and you see those same runes that you guys around the doorway. But you do notice that like where the door that got ripped off the hinges, shot off the hinges, there's no runes on that. So you can kind of see that the demon was trying to escape out of the room before you gang raped him.
Snarlers will take out a one of his empty potion vials from a potion of healing and scoops them the demon inside.
All right.
You want me to roll like a survival or something to demon scoop?
No, you could easily enough just scoop up a little bit of demon goo and put it in your vial.
Demon goo vial. Got it. Snarlers thinks this might be important later when I read this. When I read the book, Snarlers pats the bag.
I told you we should have just burned this fucker down.
No, we don't have to. Does the air feel different now in the building?
The air feels a little bit warmer, but it still feels kind of cold, especially in this room.
I want to check out this chest and see if it's trapped.
Go ahead and make a investigation check.
12.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything. It's a pretty simple looking chest. Definitely doesn't have a trap or anything like that. Anything sinister looking. The chest itself is kind of sinister looking. It has all sorts of like demonic looking faces and symbols.
So Snarler still has the true sight for like 10 minutes. After I get done with the demon, I would like to like look around just to see if anything's like Fubari.
Definitely, you notice that all these symbols, these runes around the whole borders of the room, in the same font and characters as the protection, the spells on the outside, and you can tell somebody trapped this thing specifically inside this room. But other than that, you don't see anything, any hidden doors or anything like that.
I was more important about making sure no one did anything stupid. So if there's nothing that says this is going to explode if you touch it, Snarlers is good.
Yeah.
I want to open the chest.
Okay. Okay, so you open the chest up and it creaks open. And inside of this chest, you see this this black dagger with this twisted black blade, and there's a blood red gem in the pommel.
And that's the only thing in there?
It's the only thing in there.
Do any of the skeletons on the ground have like any like defining things? Like maybe like were the pictures, were they wearing any jewelry or anything to show that this may be them, people that lived here?
No, but on these skeletons themselves, they are still wrapped. They're still wearing the cloaks of the magus cloaks.
They got anything on them besides just the cloaks? Like there's no jewelry or rubies, rings, or anything?
So nothing that looks of value, but
Yeah.
all of them have the brooch that you see also Snowder's wearing on his lapel. It's the crest of the guild, of the Magus Guild.
Would like to take one of the crests and one of the robes, put them in my bag.
Sounds like some shady shit went on. Guild leader used to do some shit. I'll grab the dagger.
Okay.
Can I inspect it? See if I can tell anything about it. Is it magical or anything like that?
It's gonna take you a while to check it, but go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Can't believe you bastards are robbing my house.
17.
All right, so just by looking at it, it definitely has some sort of magical feel to it. You see some abyssal inscriptions along the hilt.
That bodes well. But Stadlers, you still got that book?
Snodlers is literally sitting on the ground reading it. What?
Wait. Anyone? Would I recognize the script as Abyssal?
I mean, after like looking through the book that you gave to Snodlers,
It looks similar.
it looks similar. Yeah.
I'll ask if anyone can read the dagger.
Yeah.
What's
By
it
the
say?
way, I'm sitting there like trying to scuff my boot on the summoning circle. Try to like clean it
Etch it
up.
out.
Yeah.
Erase this.
So
I'm
is
not
it
I'm not trying too hard. I'm just kind of, like kicking at it.
is the demon book literally entirely an abyssal?
No, it's in common, but it's definitely like a ritual book about the
Yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
lore of summoning these demons and opening
Oh,
these portals, these cracks between these tunnels between the abyss and the material plane.
I got to delete that. I put One Idiot's Guide to Demon Summoning.
I mean, that's not wrong.
But without like identifying this dagger and really knowing what it does, Vitoris, you don't have any more information. It's going to take you some time to sit down and look at it. Uh, and possibly Snothers might understand more after reading his demon book a little bit more.
I was just gonna see if he said he could read, he could understand Abyssal. I was gonna see if he knew what it said on the side.
Oh yeah. So you can read Abyssal, Kolos.
Yep.
Yeah, it's basically talks about uh, this ritualistic dagger. Just basically says some sort of thing about refueling magic.
Refueling magic.
Yeah.
Super. Well, I don't really understand it, but something to do with refueling magic. So if you can figure out what that does, there you go.
I'll hold on to it. I'll ask Snodlers when he finishes the book.
Hey, can I see that real quick?
Absolutely not.
You're so mean. You never want to share.
Share. I'm sure I'll see that book again at some point.
Yeah, every night as I finish it. Just like all the other books that are like, sketchy as shit. The plot books, though? Nah.
The what books?
Like the ones that'll further the plot.
Then I'm gonna sit down on top of the chest as I'm fucking pouring blood out of my chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with a cure wounds here real quick.
Oh,
Let's
that'd be
see
nice.
this does. Hey, 17 health back.
Hey, there wasn't a 1 in there. I'll take it. Better than before. Ah. You still got a couple rooms to go.
Well, you guys ready to get to it?
Ready? I don't know. We might as well. Hopefully, this was it.
Snoddles is a little busy.
Snodler's is always busy when he gets a book.
That's not true.
Well, don't take too long. We won't be able to make it to the arena tonight.
Nope. Snoddles puts the book away immediately. Snoddles is ready. Let's go.
Hey, Vitoris, you want me to polymorph you again until we're done with the house? So you don't. Are you good?
We even need to go to the arena?
Only if you want money.
Snoddlers needs to go.
Is the match even tonight, or did they postpone it?
I thought they were
Yeah, you
resuming.
guys don't know.
We never got confirmation on that, so
Well, when we get done with here, we can do. We can check in with what's his name, Snow Leopard,
Bright.
Leopold.
Yeah, Bright the trainer.
You know we don't have to go back to the arena, right?
Yeah, I know.
Pretty
Is
sure.
everyone aware of that we accomplished the task that we needed to do?
right.
Snallers worked really hard to make sure that he could be awesome for the next arena thing, and honestly, Snallers is very excited about this.
Well, we got time to figure out. Like I said, we got till the end of the week before he shows up, so we got to come up with a plan for how we're gonna get the pledging lady, the ship that's supposed to be for uh Dushna's leader of the butcher. That's his name.
Yeah.
But I mean, the reason why we went to the arena is to talk to the Countess, and we already did that. So why would we go back and almost die? I mean, I was down at least once.
Basically for money.
No, Snallers is afraid of letting that guy down. We said that we were going to do it, and he's counting on us.
From the sounds of it,
Ooh,
he's
Bright.
also counting on us to fucking tour.
No,
Who's
because
that?
then he might join our crew, and then we get to hang out with him all the time. Snallers is really excited.
Do you think Bright's trying to take advantage of us?
I met the dude once. He was talking about us going on tour.
Didn't you guys ask him to fucking run this guild?
No, we haven't seen him yet. It's a possibility, assuming he doesn't just everyone who gets hired here, it doesn't end up just touring around fighting in arenas.
Yeah, or going into random caves and just all dying.
Well, I mean, don't we go out and adventure and almost die?
Yeah, but he has like a
Every
0%
day.
rate instead of like a,
I would think good fighters is what we're looking for, right?
Yeah, I just feel like maybe his screening method is a bit draconian.
Only the best.
Different
Get
continent,
it?
different methods.
Only the best. He only wants the best. Snodlers is a part of the best, and we were a part of the best. And so Snodlers feels like it worked out.
We also only want the best, but we don't want to kill the not best.
Why?
Because they're still like people.
And
You know, Feet Fest isn't like every day, right?
yeah, like we can't not fight. We're not going to be able to do this stuff probably for like ever again.
No, I'm referring to having that guy work here. It's not like every single day he's going to be sending people out to fight in an arena.
No. That's unrelated.
Yeah, I'm just saying his screening methods got like 20 out of 20 people killed.
Yeah, which means that
That's right.
they would have gotten killed in the arena. It's not one of those things that's very humane.
That remains to be seen. All right, you guys ready?
To finish and then go.
Yeah, I want to make sure there's nothing else in this house.
Let's go.
The Taurus, do you want me to polymorph your gun, or you just want to stay back?
It might be in the snake, but we'll save that slot for later.
Yeah.
I'll just be in the back.
Well, I'm going to go sit in the living room and take a little break. But you guys walk around.
Okay.
I'm going to take a short rest, roll some hit die.
That's probably a good idea.
Who else is coming?
It's not a to come.
Is there anyone left in the chamber there?
You and Meglar.
I'll run out and push the harpsichord in front of the door and lock it. Lock Megler in there.
I already walked out.
Well, I guess I'll check this door for traps then.
All right, so before we do that, so you guys have been spending this is a long or a short rest, right? So you spend another hour
Oh,
in,
we're gonna. Okay.
in the house. So, but we'll come back to you. Like, so you're not taking a rest, right, Hector? Is that what you're saying?
I will if everyone's going to. I thought.
No, I wasn't gonna bother.
Snarlers doesn't need it.
That
Yeah,
was good.
I thought we were gonna keep going, then come collect Vossen after. If Vossen would rather
Yeah,
have
you
us
guys come. I was just gonna catch up. I just figured you guys. I'll just hang out here, rest while you guys search.
All right.
yeah, that's what I thought. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't misunderstanding.
All right. So you guys are going through. So you're checking that door there.
Yes, is Yuri coming or is he staying?
I'm just trying to.
Same with Snarlers. You guys.
I'm just trying to move. I'm just trying to move my guy over. Just choppy.
Yeah, I guess as soon as everyone's here, I'll check for traps.
All right. So go ahead and make an investigation check.
And we're just going right from here to there. So is my wild shape still active, or do I have to? Or no?
It's only like 10 minutes or less, so I don't know how long it lasts, but
Last 10 minutes.
all right, so it probably runs out. You guys are probably not just running back through the house.
Okay.
Oh, right, nice. So you look at the door, and doesn't look like there's any traps on the door, but you do notice that there's a couple holes in the wall. Like there's like paintings on the walls, and then it looks like the eyes of the paintings have holes cut out of them. And you kind of like take a look right next to the door at one of these paintings, and it looks into what looks like a well, you can't see in there, so it's dark, but you can tell that it looks into the next room.
These holes, are they glorious or?
They're a little bit higher than what you would think of a glorious
Understood.
hole.
Understood.
I guess I'll just open the door up. Is it locked?
No, it's not locked.
Sweet.
So you open it up, and as you shine, I'm assuming you have your light on. You shine your light in here, and this is a bathroom. It's a large washroom. You see, it's got a bunch of stalls and some water basins, but nothing really out of the ordinary. But it definitely looks a little more high end.
I'm gonna attempt. Do I see that it's a bathroom? Seeing as I'm right behind him.
Yeah, and you can see on there.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper to Hector. Don't let Yuri know.
Yeah, fair enough. I just back out and close the door.
Okay.
Broom closet. Well, it's different than a bathroom. Next door. Same thing. Check for traps. Open her up.
All right. Investigation check.
Yep.
Is it a door or a picture? I thought it was a picture.
That's a door. So you look at this door. There's no lock on it or anything like that. There's a little window on the door, and you kind of like shine through there and look into this room that looks like it's a kitchen. And it's
Cool.
it's a large room. It has it's very well equipped. It's got like the high end like brick oven and large stovetops. The place is fully stocked with cooking utensils and things like that. It definitely looks like a full service kitchen for more than just one or two people, like a family. This is like it can serve quite a few guests.
Nice. Same thing next door. Oof.
So you look at these doors. These are some swinging doors that open up, and you can just like peek into this, basically a storeroom. But as soon as you open it up, you see some rats. They start scurrying out of the room when you enter, and they run across the floor. They could be Snodder's rats, or they could be some local rats.
Snarlers rats. I mean, there are 3 of them running around in this entire house, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Now,
Something.
this room has probably like probably about 4 or 5 more of them just start running around in here.
Snarlers would like to point out not all of these are his.
You see there's some old like sacks of wheat and flour. They're all torn over. The floor is covered in like rat droppings, and the stench of like vermin and rat piss fills the air.
Gotcha.
But it basically just looks like a big storeroom.
Cool.
It's got a bunch of barrels and things of that nature. If I can get it revealed.
Sweet.
Vasen, while you're back resting in the living room, you start hearing what sounds like a woman crying, and you don't know where it's coming from. But it almost sounds like it's coming from all around you in that room.
That's never been ominous in the past. You're good to go.
What was that?
You sound a woman crying, and you hear the sound of a woman crying like all around you in the living room.
I just started looking around. Is there any weird stuff going on, like paintings moving or anything?
Nope, no, you just hear this crying, and you can't tell if it's like in your mind or if it's actually like somebody crying physically around you.
Oh.
But we'll go back.
Like, are you all right?
And you get no
Say it out loud.
you get no response as you
All right.
continue
Yeah, I just
your
sit here.
rest. All right, so back to the investigators.
Mm-hmm. Oops, that's intimidation.
Intimidate that door.
Open.
So this is another simple interior wooden door, no lock on or anything. It doesn't look trapped. Seems legit.
Makes sense. We're just in somebody's house. Open it up, take a step inside, see what I see.
Yeah, you open it up to a like this very ornate room. Again, it's got like this herringbone wooden mahogany floor, very high end floors, and they're in good shape other than all the dust and occasional bits and pieces of like plaster that have fallen off the second floor down into the because most of this house there's big sections of the ceilings that are kind of like missing, and you can see up through to the second floor, which is all just timbers and but anyways, this room is in pretty good shape compared to a lot of the other rooms. But you see, it's also one of the walls is lined with trophy like mounts, like heads from local wildlife. You see like an elk and a deer, a wolf, fox, things like that. A large bearskin rug in the middle of the room, and it looks like some sort of sitting room. There's a couple of chairs and a like a little table, like a little end table thing in the middle. A little
Gotcha.
drawer.
I'll check table out, see if there's anything. See if there's anything in the drawers, see if there's anything around.
I start going through the drawer, and you see inside there's a couple pieces of paper that are sticking out of the drawers. You open it up, and um, there's nothing too crazy about them. It looks like some sheet music, and then when you see there's a part that's circled on it, and just there's like three letters that are circled, and it's just in the order of E, G, B, D.
That would have been really handy, like half an hour ago.
Probably.
Wait, why?
There's some sheet music. They have a couple notes on there that should have been played on the harpsichord.
Scrape. No big deal.
All right, cool. We'll head out this way back to these steps.
Yep. So those are the steps that are leading upstairs, and you can see there's like broken timber and like um, plaster and things that are kind of like on the stairs, and you kind of like peek up the stairs, and you can see the whole upper floor is definitely in disarray, as like large sections of the ceiling are missing. And
Gotcha. Is it traversable or is it like?
it is. I mean, you could carefully make your way up there. Is that what you guys are gonna do?
Yeah. Okay. Unless up until like it's been a while and we figured Boston's gonna be ready to rejoin us, but
Yeah,
until then,
it's probably been a good like 30, 45 minutes maybe as you guys are like clearing the rest of this house out. As you kind of make your way upstairs. Boston, you're still sitting in that room,
Do I
and
hear him? like walking from out of this doorway down the hall?
No, you do not.
Yeah, so I just hear this chick crying still.
Yeah, and it starts getting a little bit louder, Vasen.
I'll just start drinking out of my gourd, like, okay, guys, anybody? Yeah, just to hear.
Have you tried offering her a drink?
Is that another ghost? I don't see anyone.
Do we hear either the crying or him yelling, or
No, because you guys are now upstairs and you start making your way around, like checking out the second floor.
I was trying to hope to hear him going in the hallway before they went upstairs.
I don't know if you would hear them all the way in the opposite side. If they had gone up the other set of stairs, you might have heard them.
Well, this a hallway?
Yeah, that's a
And this a
hallway.
door?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a few more feet than what Snodder's heard some low speaking through. So
I was just curious if I could hear out there, but if
well,
you're,
make a perception check. We'll leave it to the dice.
no, I'm good. I'm good. I was just wondering if that was a door. That's all. They're upstairs.
Yeah, they're upstairs in the eastern part of the upstairs, and they're kind of walking around, and you're not seeing a whole lot of anything of value up there. There's a whole lot of rooms up there. There's probably a good dozen rooms upstairs, various different beds and things that are in disarray, wardrobes and things like that. The hallway is mostly intact. There's like a main hallway that goes up there, but you take a little while and you don't see anything of value or anything. It definitely, if you guys are going to move into this place, the second floor needs to be renovated before you have a lot of guests, I guess you'd say, or Travelers Guild members staying up there.
okay, so we just check it out. It's pretty mundane.
Yeah, it's pretty mundane.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll hook back up with Vossen. See how he's doing.
All right, so about an hour goes by, and you guys go in back and hook up with Vossett at this point, and together now, as you guys are all back in the living room, you hear definitely the sound of crying, and you hear almost like the sound of a couple of voices, a couple of male voices, and it's coming from the room behind the wall.
Hey, how long has this been going on for, Vossen?
Well, since half of this gourd.
Half the gourd.
Oh my!
He measures times in bottles.
I didn't want to go in there without anybody,
Yeah,
so I figured I'd just hang out here.
I'm surprised you stayed so close. To be honest, it's where that banshee came out. Like, anyway, yeah, let's go check it out.
As soon as you say banshee, I put my hands over my ears.
No.
All right. Let's take a peek, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not always thinks that's dangerous.
Kind of peek my head in the door and go, "Hello."
Well, we got to re-push it open because
Yeah,
you already shut it.
It was put back over and latched after it gets pushed over.
Oh
God, well, I'm not gonna use another chime, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I pull out the piece of paper with the chord progression on it, and you hit the notes in order.
And as you do that, you hear the piano or the harpsichord lets this audible clicking noise as the mechanism underneath lets go of the eye hook.
Ah, nice. But yeah, I just peek my head in and say, "Hello, someone in here?"
So as you kind of like peek your head in there and shine a light in there, you see the three skeletal remains on the floor, and just like ghostly glow around all three of them. You see the visage of a woman in the middle, and the two men on both sides, as they almost look like their forms are starting to like rematerialize again in like a ghostly blue form.
I'm slowly walking also.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Why are you crying?
And as you begin to speak, all of a sudden, you see like this woman
Don't kill me.
rise up from the center corpse, and you see these three specters again, and this woman who like cocks her head and she's like, "Ah!" And for a second it almost sounds like she says, "Help us!" And then they reach out and try to
What?
attack you.
You actually didn't robot, but like Discord muted
Sounded
out
like
what
a
you
demon.
Yeah, she screeches. It doesn't do like a straight on wail, but you definitely see these figures reappear. These apparitions that had been in the house earlier that have been dealt with.
Nice, didn't die yet. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, this is not good. What the hell? I definitely had me selected. I rolled a 20, but it's all fucked up.
I don't believe you.
Redo it, liar.
It's right in chat.
Not my chat.
I rolled a 37 on a d20.
Ooh, rough.
Yeah, natural.
Natural 37. Naturally. All right, these spirits rise up from the corpses and reanimate yet again. Kolos, you're the first to see this thing happening.
Wait, you gotta add me. It's all fucked up.
Oh no, it doesn't mean you're not in the combat.
Oh, sweet. I can't get hit.
That's not how it works. Auto fail. What'd you get? 20?
20.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does this chick in the middle look like the wraith that knocked us out before?
Yes, she does.
Alright. I'm going to burn my Nova round. Bonus action, I'm going to cast my hang on, where is it? Vow of Enmity.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to swing the Elemental Longsword.
All right.
A 28 to
Wing
hit.
it.
28 will hit her.
With a level 2 Divine Smite. So
Nice.
27 total.
Nice.
And I'll burn a charge of the Elemental Sword. Fire. For 1d4. It's a 1.
Yeah, so you see that fire doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage to her as the blade cuts right through her.
Alright. And I'm going to swing again. 19.
19 will hit.
You get bonus damage against undead? Is she undead?
If she's undead, I get an extra d8.
That's okay. But I don't know if she. A
Yeah,
banshee's not considered undead, right?
Yeah,
Or is it?
she's undead.
Oh, well then, Divine Smite gets an extra d8. So another 4 damage.
All right.
Um,
Because I forgot, I gotta have you make a wisdom saving throw. I won't take away any of your damage if you succeed, but
Wisdom for me.
yes, for you. Or you will be frightened.
30.
All right, you're good.
So 12 slashing plus another level 2 smite. So 48. So 25.
Oh,
12. And then I will do lightning for my elemental sword. So an extra 4.
Right. Well, I think
It's lightning.
that's just enough to you see here just again burst into this flashing light as she disappears.
Cool. That's it for my round.
All right, Hector.
What? All right, I'm just gonna guiding bolt the one to the southeast of it.
Okay.
Oof.
Not good enough.
I didn't think so. Yep, that's. Am I in the way of Meglar getting in here, or
He could
okay?
probably get in there.
All right, I'm gonna turn them.
All right. All right, Basson.
See Kolos just absolutely destroy that one.
Yep, because at this point, these things are still like materializing, and you can actually see them at this point. The last time that you weren't there, but these guys fought them. These things were invisible, and they were flying around the room, messing things up. So now's your chance to strike.
After I see Kolo fuck that dude up and run up and two-hand swing at this guy. Dang, miss.
Oh, it's gonna hit.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Two-hand. 13.
All right.
Yeah,
I like
when they were visible.
Spin around and hit him again.
Yeah, that's the whole draw. Is that
16?
usually they're invisible.
Yeah.
Two-handed
Yep, that's gonna hit.
for 9.
Yeah, so this thing is this form is starting to rise up out of this corpse. You just run over and you just smash into it, and it just explodes in a bright blue light.
Then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement and bonus action flurry blows on this guy.
All right.
Where'd my guy? Where'd I go? Oh, I was right on top of him.
So lagged. That was best last week.
Yeah.
What was that?
I was saying it's a little laggy, but the last week was even worse.
27 hit.
Yeah, 27's gonna hit.
11.
All right.
13 hits.
Yep.
For 6.
Yeah, the first one was okay. All right, is that it for your turn?
Yeah, it's my.
All right, Snothers. Snothers, where are you at?
Underneath the fat one. I actually can't move myself anymore. Apparently arrow keys work though. And somehow I rotated myself.
What the?
Lag.
Yeah. Hey, you're back.
All right, so 20 to hit, not natural, 18 fire damage.
Yeah, so it definitely hurts him, but not as bad as you think it should have hurt him.
Damn it. And that's my turn.
All right, Meglar. You see the same thing. These guys are all standing around this corpse as it's kind of like materializing. Like you see this person, but the vision of this person is slowly like turning into this more horrifying image of a spirit.
Oh, Meglar's gonna just walk in. He's gonna rage and use his greatsword.
All right. Damn.
All right, and I am gonna use the brutal critical.
All right, go ahead. Roll that extra damage there, that extra d6.
All right, that's 2d6s, right?
Go ahead. It's already dead, so.
That's what I was saying. I was like, you just myrtleized it.
So yeah, as you run in, not only like
This did 32 damage. Not bad.
Justice's form, and it's a figure that you've noticed. You guys saw this guy in one of the paintings. It's the same face as one of one of the dudes, and he starts
I'm
turning
assuming
into
all
this.
three are, right?
Yeah, so like his form starts turning more twisted and more evil looking, but as he like fully gets into his spectral form, Meglar wrenches in there and just smashes through this thing. It explodes in light. Meglar ends up like actually taking the sword and ripping through the skeletal corpse underneath it and breaking the body in half. And he is gone.
What did they say when they pop back in? You kind of like cut out for me for a second.
You heard the woman, the banshee, for just a split second, as again she was also forming her natural form as it looked like this woman, and she said, "Help me," before she more so turned into this kind of horrifying version of herself.
Snoddlers would like to think that we did help her.
Yeah, but we killed her before. I can prevent her from coming back for 7 days, but that's just a temporary thing.
I mean, hopefully we'll be God in 7 days, and it'll be whoever we put in charge of the house's problem.
Here's a haunted house, guys. Good luck.
They'll die.
Every couple of hours, you have to kill a banshee and 2 spirits.
It's not
Have
bad.
fun.
What if we burn the bodies? Or, since the guild leader's picture's all over the house, what if we bring them to him?
Let's burn down the whole fucking house.
Why would you burn down the house after we cleared it?
Why not?
I'm not committing insurance fraud. Let's see.
Wait, we have insurance on this place already?
Probably not. We should really get that taken care of. In the meantime, let's see if we can figure out how to put them to rest more permanently.
Well, I'll get started on the ceremony. Maybe in that demon book, it tells us how to stop it.
I guess Snoddlers will look for how to stop this.
It's gonna take me 1 hour, by the way,
Okay.
per body.
Rather Snoddlers.
No, Snoddlers got it.
Sure.
Can't we just lock the door again?
Just can we just ostrich the shit out of this? We just bury our head in the sand. It should work out.
Yeah, because she definitely wasn't in the other room before, and they definitely weren't in other parts of the house before. Locking a door probably will take care of it this time. And why didn't I think of that? No way they can get out if they're ghosts.
Are you being sarcastic?
Highly.
Snoddlers isn't sure either.
Yeah, they were in different parts of the house before. Like, there's no reason why they wouldn't be able to just get out again.
Snoddlers thinks that we opened the door for them, though, didn't we?
No, they were in. Like, we fought the 2 ghosts.
Do we know they were the same
mhm.
people?
There's 3 here this time.
Yeah, we fought the banshee in the room in the lounge room. And we fought
Pretty sure it was the same one.
The dining. Pretty sure.
Well,
We could wait another hour and a half and see if they rematerialize it and then ask them.
I mean, for science, that makes sense. So I guess Snoddlers looks for a table of index on how to get rid of unwelcomed house guests.
For mechanics, I don't know if you want me to post the ceremony spell.
Sure, if that's the route you're gonna go for it.
I'm willing to do it on the Wraith first. Or Banshee
On the
first.
Banshee.
Yep.
Ooh, 25
And
gold.
Doing
Ooh.
funeral right. It's down towards the bottom.
Okay, nice. So this takes an hour to cast. All right. So you're working on that. Snounders is reading in the book, looking for some other answers. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm sure the fuck getting out of this room. I'm gonna go take my position on the couch and just throw my feet up. Start drinking.
Start drinking.
I'm gonna sit down in this chair. The demon did not nice things to me.
The demon touched me.
Very inappropriately.
Runestone Island is clear.
Is it?
next couple hours at least.
Well, you do feel that the house is still cold, and especially the room that you guys are in. I mean, you can sense, basically all of you guys can sense that this room is the source of the evil emanating from the house.
Maybe we should look underneath this big ass rug.
Yeah, I left the corner of the rug.
Yeah, I was gonna say the room they're in or the room we're in.
Yeah, the ritual room is definitely the source of evil. I mean, you guys can all feel that as you enter the room. But yeah, Vitoris, you pick up the rug. There's some nice flooring under that rug.
Perfect.
What pictures are on the wall in here?
Pictures of the woman and the two dudes.
Oh, throw them in the fireplace. I'm gonna fucking take a big swig and breathe fire on them for my staff.
Nice. Instantly starts warming up the room a little bit.
And I plop back down on the couch.
Is it warmer because of the fire or because of the paintings being destroyed?
Yes, because of the paintings being destroyed.
All right.
And I sit and just it's getting nice in here.
And
It's not
again,
like
the
Cheers
windows.
and drink some more.
And you do notice there's windows all throughout this place, and even in here, Boston, you look out, and the windows are all boarded up. So there's no light coming into these rooms, other than there's some holes in the ceiling. You see some light coming through there, but
Yeah, we're gonna have to get people out here to fix this place up.
Oh yeah. I suppose if there's any candles in here, I'll light them up and
oh yeah, there's sconces all throughout the house, and oil lamps that are kind of throughout the house. This is a fancy joint, so.
sweet. Slice some of that up so I can see what's going on in here.
I think I even have some oil.
Nice. I'm gonna look around. I don't know. See if I can investigate the circle, the table, the altar. See if I can find something helpful, useful, dispelling this. Or
All right, so go ahead and make an Arcana check in the room. All right, so you're looking around the table. The table definitely has like dried blood, and you see another like ritual dagger, just a normal dagger, and you see some torn clothing and some personal items of people that were maybe lured here and sacrificed at these altars. But you do start feeling like this kind of energy emanating from the ritual circle in the center of the room. The hair on the back of your neck is standing up, and you definitely feel like sick to your stomach as you start focusing on this kind of evil magic emanating from it.
I'll just do what Cole's trying to do and see if I can't scuff it and see if it does anything to the circle or not.
All right. Yeah. So
I have to pull a dagger out, and start like scraping the floor up or something.
okay, I like that idea better. All right. Yeah, you start like peeling up and scraping the floor, and you definitely feel that the taking away the power from this symbol on the floor seems to be working more as you are removing the symbol from the floor.
Gotcha. I'll just clear out the skeletons so they're not in the way, so that Colas can keep doing his rites on the other two after, and I'll just keep scraping it up. I'll try and burn it, see if that maybe works a little bit better. If not, I'll go back to just scraping it up.
Yeah.
Snothers, you in this room too, or are you over there?
I was set to start reading the book, so I just dropped down.
Right in that room?
Oh yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't see anything too much in the room about about spirits or things like that, but you're definitely reading a lot about the power of these summoning circles that are, opening these magical portals to random layers of the abyss. So definitely closing this and eliminating this circle will stop the doorway from letting demons just walk right into your house.
I mean, that seems very obvious. So I don't know that that's worth saying.
Yeah. But yeah, you you feel like the house is starting to warm as you remove the symbol on the floor.
Sweet. I'll just make sure it's completely eradicated and then see if I don't know how long that's gonna take, but that's what I'm doing for a little bit.
All right. So I'm sure like a whole hour goes by. What else are you guys doing then? Like, you want to sum up like what your actions are going to be in the house here?
I want to discuss with the rest of the guys what our next move is. Are we going to the arena or what?
Snodler thinks it's pretty obvious we should be going to the arena.
Assuming they don't just outright cancel the last of the team battles, because isn't it the solos the big one at the end of the week?
It is the main event. Yep.
We signed you up for us.
Well, they're gonna be real disappointed because I'm not showing up.
I'll just tell them my name's Taurus. It's fine.
I mean, if you want to sign up, it's fine. We got till Butch is arriving at the end of the week to pick up his ship, the Pledging Lady.
Right. If we win a whole bunch of money, we can just pretend to be him and buy it.
My thought was we could, because they've paid for half of it.
Right.
But that's still 20,000 gold. But if we pay for the other half, pick it up Thursday or Friday, just quietly sail on out of town with it.
Could work. It's an option.
So you're saying we have to come up with 20,000 gold?
That's an idea. I don't know how much you guys have already won from the first 2 rounds, or if you've been paid yet.
Snodler spent his half.
Well, we've been paid, believe me.
We did. How much money did we each get?
Yeah, but didn't we only get like 200
I never
gold?
added it. I thought it was only 200 each.
Yeah, it was not a lot.
200 each per fight, or something like that.
Yeah, but I bet you the last fight, I bet you it's 20,000. Snodler thinks we should do it.
Yeah, I think you guys were given 2,000. Yeah, you guys were given each team for each fight. You were given 2,000. I don't know how you guys split it up, but
And we basically split it, but it comes out to like 2 something a piece, 300 gold a piece.
I think it was 333.
so altogether, like through the 2 rounds, you guys made combined total of 4,000 gold.
There's 7 of us, right?
All my extra gold
Yeah.
I gave to Snodler so he could
So,
buy whatever.
285,
It's 500 and divided by 7.
571.
571.
Are off from 20 grand.
Snodlers will gladly give all of his gold as he puts a very, very light coin pouch on the table that can't have more than like 6 total like
Copper.
items in it.
So unless there's like 10 of us, we might barely have enough.
Is there a chance we can steal it?
Unless
That-
someone has more than 2,000 gold.
I have 6,000.
Jesus.
God damn, you fuckers have all sorts of gold.
Well, it's 8,000.
Snodler's
We only
stairs.
need 12,000 more. Do we got 12,000 more right here?
I got like 1,400.
I got 3,300.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe you guys should rob something.
So I think we're short.
Like I said, that was an option. Stealing it, I don't know, because the issue is, at least right now, it's not actually in the water. It's still up on supports. I don't know when they plan on dropping it, do I?
Well, then it sounds like Snodlers and everyone else needs to run over there and say, we're here to pick it up early. You got to wrap this shit up.
Yeah, it's still
Well,
on
we
it's still on
gotta
supports,
pay 'em,
but
though.
You know that by the end of the week they're going to be putting it in the water.
Yeah.
I'm feeling Meglar's been hoarding gold this whole time.
Meglar had a drug addiction, so I doubt it.
And got
Yeah.
robbed from his money.
He
remember?
did get robbed. Yeah.
Meglar's got some gold.
He got
Well, are we
robbed.
all going to throw in to buy this boat, or what?
I am removing all of my quote gold now. So Snarler's is empty. Add 11 silver to whatever we're doing.
Yeah, say that we're still short, so we got to come up with more. That's
How short?
Yeah, what do we have? I got 6,000.
I got 14.
2,000.
It's 9.5.
Yeah.
4.
I got
All my
3,000.
money's been going to Snodlers.
Yeah, most of mine has been too.
Yeah, I love it. But
How much did you have, Hector?
14.
100?
100.
God damn it, it all got fucked up.
Let's go rob the Countess. Let's rob that bitch.
Well, how about we just
You
go
just want
kill
to
the
rob her
butcher?
heart.
We have not counting Snodler's 11 silver, and so far nothing from Meglar and Kolos. We have 11,800.
I got 3,200.
Why don't we save our gold and steal the ship?
Well, how much are you willing to part with? Just to see if we could. You don't have to part with all your gold. Just how much are you willing to put in?
2,000.
What'd you say you had to start with? 3?
3,200.
Yeah. So what's that put us at?
13,800.
So if we fight 3 more times,
There's
Well, there's
only
only
more
one-
fights,
There's only one more fight.
and that's without Kolos money.
what?
That's without Kolos's money.
I thought there was several more by the end of the week.
No,
There's the solo fights.
So we
Yeah,
have,
but half of us get knocked down in every fight we do, so
so we have,
Snarler's
good idea.
almost killed.
Snarler's
everybody.
can do it. And buy some more scrolls.
There's got to be another way besides dumping all of our gold.
Then you're gonna have to then steal it.
Let's steal it. Let's just go take that shit.
I
Do
don't
you
think
realize we're trying to make a guild here, right?
yeah, that's not going to end well for us. We just
that's
So if we
Those-
steal
those-
it, it's
those
not
would
good
be-
for us.
Whoa.
we,
Either way, we're kind of stealing it. It's just one of them, only one person's upset. And Snodlers likes
Yeah.
that method.
Well, we don't want to do anything to negatively impact
All right.
the shipwright guild.
that's the way
Well, the Countess said that she was cool with, she doesn't need to align herself with the pirates, right? So, like, we're doing her a favor. She already said we'd walk over there with some guards and stuff, right? Can't we,
The
Can't we all roll
shipwright
up?
guild, I don't want to piss off.
right?
Can't we steal it and somehow frame Renwick for it?
we could sneak on board. Everyone stays on board, and then after they pay for it and start sailing away, then we just take it over.
Do you remember last time we went there at nighttime?
No, I know.
No, you don't. Weird. Then you would not have that suggestion
There
if you
is-
did.
There is no sneaking on board at night.
There are 2 giant golems patrolling the whole boat. 3. Sorry.
Mystery. One of them didn't come out.
Yeah, I didn't go there. You guys did. All right, then we can just pretend to be pirates again and just stroll on with the rest of them.
Oh hell yeah, I'm down with that.
It'd take more than just
I don't-
one person to
I don't
To-
know.
sail the ship away. We just become part of the crew, pick them off one at a time, join their ranks, do some Robin Hood shenanigans. That's an option. We could go rob Renwick Drake. His house is in town. That's an option.
He does
Wait.
suppose.
That's a
Or-
great idea.
Or we could bribe them to let them go for the money for the ship, huh?
We could sell
mean-
the house. We get some money for
Is
that.
is Renwick in with the shipwright guild? Maybe he could fucking just get us a ship.
Oh, he's our prisoner. I don't think he's gonna help us.
Well, I
Well-
mean, then that's the thing we can negotiate with.
He does. Supposedly he's got a ranch and he's supposedly got a lot of gold.
Well, let's go back to the ship and beat it out of them.
Well, but,
There's less violent ways to get people to talk.
Yeah.
I
well,
think
I mean,
we
cooperate, I guess.
we can align ourselves with Renwick.
I think we can
Well-
just take it from him. I don't
I-
mind robbing Renwick at
Well,
all.
I mean, didn't the Countess say Renwick was, okay over here?
Yeah, everyone likes him.
She says he's popular in certain corners. She kind of takes a hands-off approach to him.
Yeah, so if we rob him blind, then she's not going to care one way or the other.
Let's
yeah,
bring
but
him.
doesn't he know like where artifact pieces are also?
Make him part of the crew.
Let's bring him
Go that
here.
far?
Let's bring him here to the mansion and interrogate him.
Part of the boat.
Let's
Part
not
of the crew.
bring
Well,
him anywhere.
No,
Nobody-
we can leave him where he is for now.
Okay. Like, let's not go parading him around town.
He was there as of last night, right, John? It would've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
like-
So last time, Vitoris checked in on him. He was with Boomer in the little cell, so he's still on the ship.
As far as I
So-
know.
Maybe since we planning on turning him in, right? To the Countess. But we found out the Countess is with, friends with him, right?
She's
Right.
She's in
essentially is.
If we,
Essentially, they're friends. So if we bring him here and turn him in, he's just going to get set free.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's just going to get set free anyway.
So why don't we take advantage of the fact that he's going to get set free anyway and try to get him to help us get this ship and be like, since you're here, don't come back to where we Salt Marsh. Help
Wait.
us get this fucking ship.
I got a really out there idea. Why don't we make him the head of this guild?
Oh, because we can't do it.
Yeah, right.
He's too corrupt
I mean,
for that.
I think it's a
Guy
great
who's-
idea.
I mean, it's just a thought. It keeps him over here.
That's too corrupt.
Anytime the DM is like excited, man, I'm out.
You
Do
want
you
to?
guys forget he tried to kill us?
I was about to say you want to.
Yeah. No, I still got that. But I mean, we're trying to work something out here. We have lives at stake and the world at stake. So I mean, we got to kind of figure out our gray area.
Snarler still thinks we need to at least try our battle and finish that out, so at least we can do what we were supposed to do, and then maybe we'll have enough gold. And if not, then we extort.
We won't. Your 11 silver is just not enough to.
You
push
don't
over the
know that it's not going to be a $20,000 victory bonus. You
It's
don't know.
not
How do you know?
because they
2,000 gold
said
per round.
it's 2,000 gold per round, and then the winner gets to go hang out with a countess. That was the surprise.
Right. So, all right. So we need to come up with 20K. If we turn Drake in, that's 10K. If we win tonight, that's 12K. So then we only need to come up, and then we have the rest. Like, that's an option.
Yeah, but we're also missing the whole saving the world against Dagon thing, where he knows Trident shit is.
No, he doesn't, because he has pieces out. He has, like, people out, but he doesn't know where they're at yet. Otherwise, he would have them.
So he has information on where possible ones are.
Yeah, potential.
So that's not worth trying to find out.
We already tried to work with him, and he would rather fucking die. So we can try again if you want, but, like, last time I talked to
Yeah,
him,
but now he's like going to prison or helping us.
yeah, that's
Before
where-
it wasn't that way.
he was on our ship as our prisoner, and he was like, fuck off. So, like, we can try again. If you want to go try again, you're welcome to try again. But,
I
like,
thought we were going to let Meglar kill him.
no.
I thought that was what we all agreed on.
Aid.
So we extort him, turn him in, and then we have enough money, right?
Maybe.
I mean, I like the plan of us going to wherever his ranch is and looting that.
That's my favorite.
Can we extort him after we do that?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a dragon at this ranch?
Yep.
We killed the little dragon. We can kill the big dragon.
Can we do it after we do our battle?
Sure, hopefully directly after.
No rust.
I'll just lay down on the ground and just say, here you go.
I've never seen
I've
Snodler
heard
so focused on one thing before.
So Snodlers thinks that he's read in one of these recent books the Benny Hill strategy. All you have to do is we need someone fast and nimble to run around, and we'll just like loot as fast as we can. What do you think?
It's just a scramble. You run in, grab what you can, and run out.
Yeah, but and I think like I heard some beautiful harpsichord music. If we had that in like a certain tune, I think it would make it even more epic.
There's a couple of us that can turn invisible.
You can play the harpsichord.
Could sneak in, rob him, sneak back out.
Why'd you have to sneak out? You got him in the fucking stockade. Just go to his house, fucking take a shit, and become him.
Everywhere and a dragon in the basement. He's gonna have people working for him even when he's not home. Like
I agree.
Snodlers can make everyone turn into him.
That could work.
Just seven Renwick Drakes walk up.
I mean, we could do like the Spider-Man thing.
Or is it going to be one of those things where, like, some dude's talking to Renwick in the living room, he walks in the kitchen, there's another Renwick.
Who doesn't know what he was talking about?
Yep, then he goes upstairs, there's another one.
Yeah. So, like I said, we do have some options. We could also sell the house, Maybe it's worth
Whoa,
We're trying to get a guild here.
Whoa. Is that fucking Yuri? Is that fucking burn it down? Yuri doesn't want to sell it now.
We can't burn the house down, but we can sell it. Not up on my island.
Yeah, that's how money works.
I'm in favor of robbing Renwick's house.
Yeah, me too.
I think we should steal the ship.
I think that's a horrific.
I don't think we should steal the ship.
It's not.
We're definitely not stealing the ship.
Unless we steal it after what's his face.
Yeah. Unless we try to fight the butcher at sea where he is at and all of his friends are.
Yeah.
With his ship.
Yeah.
Iron plated.
Yeah.
20 fucking ballistas on board or whatever ridiculous number it had.
Yeah, but if we win, we get to take
a
his
battle
ship.
there.
Doesn't matter how many.
If we just die.
Doesn't matter how many ballistas. We have a Snodlers.
Snodlers appreciates that, but I assure you, Snodlers can only destroy the ship and escape, and I don't think that's what we want to do.
Yeah, also take like ballista and turn Snodlers into a Snodler kebab.
Not to mention, I doubt they will. If we do get the ship there, I don't think they want to see it just full of holes and battle damage because.
Right.
They kind of want to use it.
Yeah, I don't think Pinkerton will survive after that.
He's already missing an ear.
He's probably dead by now.
Can I at least just let me
ask if Pinkerton is still alive and okay? Or the whatever the fuck it's called, the shell of fortune teller.
Okay.
The magic 8-ball.
That's true. It is a different day. So, yeah, you ask the question and you hear back, yes.
Cool. Don't worry, he's still okay.
Well, that's refreshing.
Maybe Drake will just give us the money.
I mean, there's always an option to talk to people before we just start murdering. That'd probably be a good idea.
Like I said,
or looting and pillaging their shit.
Welcome to talk to him again.
You don't want to loot and pillage a pirate stuff?
And ours hasn't changed, so I don't imagine his attitude will. But
no, that's so strange. I mean, Kolos, do you want to loot and pillage someone's stuff?
Renwick's? Sure.
Very noble of you.
It's Renwick's. I'm okay with Renwick's. It's fine.
Yeah, he's a murdering pirate. He doesn't
Why don't let's let Meglar decide. It is his stepdaddy.
I say we just rob his place.
There we go.
Robbing his place it is.
Where I got ridiculed for this shit before.
Yeah, I know.
For what?
Yeah, but it's not your daddy.
Wait. When did we tell you can't steal from pirates or kill pirates?
Do you know he's a pirate?
Because
He's the leader of the pirate. Like, even
What?
Snodlers knows that.
have you been not paying attention? He was
Actually,
on
the
a pirate
pirate
ship
lords aren't.
when
He
we
wasn't one of the pirate lords.
captured him.
He's just a shady pirate-ish guy.
Yeah, he's just
No.
aligned. He's aligned with the pirates, but he's not
Yeah,
really.
he's not a pirate
Captain of a
lord.
ship, and you're a murdering, thieving person. That makes you a pirate, just because he's like a fucking white collar pirate.
Is Snodlers a pirate?
Yes, you
Yes. Snodlers is like super.
are. You even made someone walk a plank without a plank.
What the fuck, Snodlers?
You don't remember him throwing the old guy that drank Yuri's booze overboard?
Whoa.
That was the Snodlers.
Throw was is something that Snodlers has never done successfully,
Mm-hmm.
but he definitely landed in the water.
No, I wasn't here for that session.
I
Yeah.
think Saunders finished that guy off with like a chromatic orb or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think he was the one who threw him in the water though.
I think Yuri pushed him in.
It was the proudest session of my life.
Yuri pushed him in. I saved him. Then he punched me in the face.
Oh yeah.
And right before I was going to fucking kill him, Snodler's chromatic orbed him.
Yeah. I distinctly remember
I thought he
Snoders
threw him in
saying,
the water and like
Snoders is
gusted
like,
the
screw
wind away.
this.
Yep,
Yeah, so Drake is a pirate, so I don't mind robbing him.
agreed.
Oh, if Drake's a pirate, then I should be able to kill him.
No, because then we don't get paid for his bounty.
But the
But
issue with
you
turning
turn
his
him in,
bounty-
he's just gonna get away, and then come after us because we robbed him.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I
come
say,
out
I
anyway.
say, turn him in
And then kill him?
Faerun.
So
just-
I will help you guys with one thing. So like the one thing you guys forget. So you could turn him in to the Empire. There's
Yeah.
Imperial garrison, in the city. And the Countess told you guys that the Empire is kind of separate from her own government there. Like the Empire tries to control everything, but yet they're a little bit hands off. But the Empire, the Emperor has his troops and a garrison in there. So theoretically, you could collect on that 10,000 gold bounty on Drake by giving him to the Kree government, and not actually the Countess.
I thought that was like way in more, not here.
Well, I
No,
mean,
they
you
have-
could bring him to the stronghold that's within the
The
city.
representatives within.
All right, yeah.
Right.
I thought that there was not a place here to turn him in, that we had to go inland more.
No,
No,
there's
definitely-
definitely a place here, but you know what that would. I mean, nobody knows what that will entail with somebody.
Yeah,
Coming
we
to
don't know if he
collect
knows
him
everyone
or-
there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
So,
so here's the
Rob,
thing. Nobody wants to turn him in because he's gonna betray us, obviously. But we can't just leave him on our ship forever until it sinks and then he dies anyway.
I mean,
Well, why
Snodlers-
don't we just have him tell where he lives and then turn him in and rob his house, since you guys are still wanting to rob his house?
Know where you live.
and then we can get double the gold.
Yeah, might as well. And then when
I'm-
you're walking down the road, you can just start punching kids and kicking kittens.
No.
Yeah,
He
just
won't know that
go
we
full
did
on
that.
pirate.
He won't know that we did that.
Yeah, he would probably know.
He'll know.
Only if you ask him what his address is, and then he shows up and it's robbed.
Pretty sure we can figure out where he lives just by talking to the locals.
Snodlers agrees, and that's why I think it's a big deal.
We've been told several times.
Where
Yeah,
he lives?
I think we have his
Wow.
branch location.
Don't forget, he also has a whole bunch of businesses. We can just rob like that pleasure place that
Mhm.
Javi goes to, or
Yeah,
whoever.
let's not do that.
Why don't we just tell him if he pays us, we'll let him go, make him pay us, and then we'll turn him in.
No, if we're gonna no. If we're going to extort him,
That's a straight up double cross.
Straight up double cross.
Yeah, we'll let you go. Just pay us money. We lied.
If we're gonna have him pay us to let him go, we might as well just let him go because then we'll profit instead of somebody else. Because he's gonna get free anyway.
Mm.
Well, then he better give us 20
Unless we
grand
turn
to
him
let
in
him
at
go.
Faerun.
I mean, we could just turn him in for the 10 grand at the garrison. That's probably the more reasonable thing to do.
That's what
After robbing his
I'm
place.
saying for like 4 SCS sessions now, and nobody agreed with me.
To turn him in at the... I didn't even know there was a garrison here.
No. Snodler still thinks it's the wrong idea because he's just going to chase us down and kill us anyway. So we might as well rob him too. I still think that's an important part of
Or
this.
Dagon's gonna kill everyone anyway, so it just
You know what? Let's leave him on the boat then, and it's not a big deal.
Correct.
Dagon will take care of our
Let's
business.
just go to the
you don't have to worry
tournament
about
and go there and fight and then die.
Vossen, you're speaking my language. Snodlers is ready, and you see him like tighten his satchel.
All right, well, I'm game for whatever you guys want to do. But
Tournament it is.
If I feel like killing him, I'm gonna kill him.
But he's worth 10,000 gold. Are you gonna kill the goose?
We already know where he lives, so later on, if you guys want to go rob his joint, man, you will absolutely have plenty of time to do it.
You don't kill the goose that lays the mushroom egg.
Yeah, exactly. Mushrooms are definitely more valuable than gold.
What's gold?
What the stuff you give away for books and stuff.
All the stuff, gold is all the stuff I've been given.
Wait. No.
Kind of like it's kind of like lunch money.
Are you telling me that you have geese up here that shit gold coins? Like, why the fuck are we even? Why are we even adventuring?
No, it's just an expression. It's like,
No, we have the same expression, but it's about eating and sustaining ourselves. Like, why? You guys just make it about money? That's really sick. Yeah. And it would hurt. That doesn't even make sense.
Listen, I didn't come up with it. I just use it. So if we're gonna turn Drake in, let's not do it until like the day before everything else pops off.
Okay.
I want to give him as little time to escape as possible because I'm not even sure he's gonna make it back to the capital.
Is there like a date where the money has to be turned in? Because if we do that, we only need 10K, so everyone doesn't have to throw all their money in.
Right. I assume when the ship gets picked up, but we still have to pretend to be Drake.
Well, I think we should try to get it earlier so we get the hell out of there before the butcher shows up.
Has Snodler's seen the butcher? I don't think I have. Oh no, I did. We did. We all did at the meeting.
He's a badass giant motherfucker.
Nice.
What happened to robbing Renwick's place?
We already know where he lives, so we could turn him in and rob it at any time.
Yes,
if
but
that's what you guys want to do.
The point of robbing it was to get the gold, so we didn't have to use our own gold.
Right.
What if there? How do we know there's gold
so we're
there?
Gonna turn him in, then rob him. It could be,
or rob him, then turn him in.
Or hear me out. Snodlers can just look like Renwick, and we turn in Snodlers, and then we get the money. And then we can kill him ourselves.
That is good.
Oh yeah, I'm down with that.
Actually, that does sound like a good idea.
But then you're in prison.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that is true.
Why don't you just turn someone else into Snod like Renwick, and then turn someone fake in, and then kill him and turn him in and steal shit?
No, I can.
Might as well.
I can only do that if they're willing. So they've got to be really drunk.
We'll pay someone. Be like, hey,
let's
talk Renwick Drake for the day.
Let's talk that little raccoon thing into doing it.
Raccoon thing?
Oh, Rocket?
Whatever that thing is.
You mean Boomer, the Kenku? Like
you were not getting rid of Boomer.
The Kenku, yeah.
No, we're not getting rid of Boomer.
He still doesn't know how to speak English just because he looks like something else. He just runs around. Wow, you're really messed up today.
Mr. Drake, what do you have to say for yourself?
I knew he was the one that blew the ship up.
I think we should get the money, and then we can watch Meglar kill his stepdad. Everybody wins.
I don't care what method we use, as long as we fucking get the ship and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Snodlers agrees, and we do the tournament.
Okay, I'm down for any of that.
All right. So what day is it today?
Tournament
Tuesday.
day.
It's like a Tuesday, yeah.
It's a Tuesday?
I would say he's coming at the end of the week. I would say Thursday or Friday to pick it up. Because I'm assuming either Saturday or Sunday would be, because he's supposed to come on the last day of the tournament, and I think that's Sunday. Right, John?
Right. Feet Fest ends on Sunday.
So I would say Friday, pick it up.
And are we going to pretend to be him? Well, we can iron that out later, I guess.
No, I think we could just wear the the Guardians shit and be like, we're here to pick up the ship for fucking the Butcher and the Guardians, and then fucking dip out.
Here's the money.
Yeah, here's the rest of the
Well,
money.
If we
Yuri's
have
got
the-
that fucking sweet hat, or that he could lie and people believe him. It would be perfect.
Snothers, can't you just turn one of us into the Butcher?
Snarlers might be able to do that, but not today.
Obviously not today.
Well,
'cause we're
before
not
we
picking
leave,
up
yeah.
the ship today. Because then all we have to do is impersonate the Butcher.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was going to do
Yeah, we can do that.
Is the Butcher gonna pick up his ship personally, or would he send people to
I
pick
couldn't
it up?
tell you.
I would assume if you're paying 40,000 for a ship, you're picking it up yourself.
Also, like, Vitoris already scouted out and said he's coming here to pick it up personally, so.
He'd probably want to check the merchandise out when he picks it up. If
Mhm.
it's not to his liking, heads are going to roll.
He is one badass MFer.
Wait, does that mean that you think that we could actually get a discount because it's not as good as it wants? I'm just kidding.
God, spend
I have no idea that that's correct.
spend 3 hours of that session just haggling.
Yeah, what time's the arena starting? We should go and go die. I mean,
Snarlers
fight.
ready to die. Let's do this.
Alright, so if there's a fight tonight, we should do the fight tonight. If not, then we should rest up for tomorrow and do the Renwick's
Fight?
house tomorrow.
I can't wait to watch Megler kill Renwick.
Yuri, you keep saying that we're going to kill him. We're not.
I think the 10k gold is better, more needed than killing him.
And after we turn him in, we're not going to be able to kill him because he won't be our prisoner anymore. And
Yep.
if we kill him...
And then we rob his ass blind, because that's what you guys want.
Yes.
You say it so matter of factly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Rob the Butcher, I'm going to rob him too. He's just a fucking pirate.
Yeah, he doesn't need that money.
Snarler starts looking slightly offended by that.
Scum of the earth. The guy fucking sucks. He killed old lady what's-her-face.
You don't even know her name.
Edda, her name was Edda.
Killed that old bitch. God.
She had feelings. I think Vitoris might have had a little crush for Edda.
No, she was just the only one. I think she was the only one I ever really dealt with.
She was the only one who was trustworthy.
Yeah.
And he fucking
They,
killed
they
her.
couldn't kill the rich asshole. No. They had to kill the nice old. They had to kill Grandma.
I mean,
Them
this
sons
is
of bitches
all
killed Grandma.
allegedly. I mean, the other guy, he still has to go to trial. You know, I don't.
The other guy has to go to trial. This guy...
Because the king over there, he seems real big on fair trials.
Yeah.
So Renwick could be completely innocent, technically.
Most likely, yeah.
No.
No. Just because you aren't convicted doesn't mean you're innocent. Those are
Other than he tried to kill us with his dragon.
Allegedly.
One of his dragons.
definitely
Allegedly his dragon. The dragon may have been under the influence.
Well, if it was his dragon, then we have the right to kill. I have the right to kill him because he tried to kill me.
Yeah, you can, but then we won't get paid, so you're not allowed to.
Wait, didn't he try to kill us because we were trying to thieve from him, though? Isn't that an eye for an
Maybe.
eye for an eye? Is that the same thing?
No, I think he tried to kill us because we're investigating
Edda's
why the
death.
fucking pirates are there and Ed's death.
I feel like we took something from his house, though.
Oh, no, we did take stuff back that he stole
So-
from the king and brought that back.
Weapons and some
Yeah.
tea.
Armor.
No.
hmm
Wait, was there tea?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have tea that is potentially poisoned, and you were
Mhm.
weird about it when I tried to check it for poison. So good luck. I was like, hey, I can test that for you. Like, no, fuck off, my tea. So. But
I mean, there's a real simple way we could do that. Make a cup of tea, give it to Renwick, and tell him it's from his own personal stash. See if he drinks it.
There's also like just detect poison, which I had prepared that and was going to cast. This is also-
So, if we rob Renwick's house, maybe we'll find 20,000 gold, possibly.
Maybe there's a piece of trident there. We don't know.
Then we don't have to turn him in, and then we can kill him. Because
No, looking at the
we have to turn him in. So
he deserves to die.
Man, you've got like this murder boner for him. What did he do to you? Show me on the doll where Renwick touched you.
Doesn't matter what he did. Not important.
All right,
Somebody
so let
is
me
walking funny.
let me get this all clear of what your plans are then. Because let's start with, it's currently like afternoon. It's a Tuesday afternoon in the haunted house, aka the new guild house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the chase lounger over here lounging.
I think the plan is to fight in the arena, which I'm going to need healing badly if I'm going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And assuming we live through that, check out Renwick's ranch,
Mm-hmm.
take everything that's not nailed down,
Mhm.
and then probably either Thursday or Friday, assuming we have enough gold, turn him in, get the 10k from the garrison, and then one of us pretend to be the butcher, pay for the ship, off we sail into the sunset.
Foolproof.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
We need a crew. We'll need a crew for the pledging lady.
Yep.
And also we'll need someone to fix this shit up.
Yeah.
Get this set up, baby. Bright will either maybe he'll be willing or he'll know someone who would want to.
Could also have what's his face come over from our guild hall.
Hedwig?
dude, the guy's heart will explode if we send him to fix up a whole new house.
He's already got
He's
enough.
stressed to the max.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about any of that stuff anymore. Just the new house.
That has half its roof missing. It's haunted.
Yeah.
You've never like finally almost gotten all of your shit fixed at work, and then they quote promote you to someone else's job that sucked, did you?
Yeah, we're just gonna double his pay. He'll be fine.
Snothers, did you learn anything about these circles, the teleport ones?
Yeah, but nothing really new. You just destroy them, and then it'll help them not come here and shit.
Not those ones. The other circle.
What other
Blue
circle?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one.
A demon portal?
Yeah. It was corrupted or something.
Did anyone scrub that floor?
Not
I'm
yet.
gonna go scrub that floor.
Like, I'm not misremembering that, right, DM?
Oh, I
Like,
don't.
from what
Sometimes I'm not sure if it's Snothers talking or Jason talking.
No, this is Snoddler's based on the information that you gave him, which was it was like a teleportation circle, but it wasn't the same thing. And then I got like hints that demons can come through it,
Okay, so
even if
I think you misread a little bit. So this teleportation circle it's in the same like font and symbols as the Mages Guild. However, and it has the same symbol that matches the one at the Mages Guild. So you could assume that this is like a direct transportation to the Mages Guild.
got it. So that was my ignorance.
However, the symbols are slightly different. Like somebody added some stuff or removed some stuff. Like it's not quite the same. It's like a 99% close symbol. So you could go and investigate it more. Do an investigation check on this thing. Maybe you can get a little bit more.
Yeah, ironically that's definitely not how I remembered it, because I thought we skewed it to demons, but I think it's because I rolled so shitty.
Yeah, I think that's now they're skewed it to demons.
Damn, I'm just too good at RPing. All right, so what am I rolling? Arcana?
Yeah, go ahead and Arcana this bitch. All right. So
I'm pretty sure it was a summoning circle, kind of like what I can do at the other place, but now that I've read this book and seen the other real demon circle, I feel like that might not be right.
Wait, Snarler's been trying to summon demons?
Whoa, no, not yet.
What do you say not yet? Oh my god.
So what it looks like, Snodlers, after you've been like examining this stuff and looking at the Mages Guild employee handbook, you've kind of get the idea that the people in this house, they have changed this teleportation circle to be a one-way teleportation circle, only to the guild. So you can't actually, in this network, go from the guild to this house. Like maybe at one point it was, but these people were doing some shady stuff and they didn't want the boss checking in on them.
Snodlers agrees. Yeah, so I can get us back to the Mage Guild with this thing, but we're still good. We can't get it back here. Do I think that I could modify it so we could get our place?
So it looks like you could probably like change the symbols, and you have the copy of what the Mages Guild symbol is. So you could probably, with some some paint and some stuff, you could fix this symbol to make it, and then you've learned how to activate these circles. So you'd be able to like fix the connection and make the two-way bridge.
The Snodlers doesn't want to make the two-way bridge. Snodlers wants to make it so when he makes the one at our other place, that these two link or go to the Mage Guild, but the Mage Guild can't go back to us.
Right, so you could leave the link and then kind of like copy this symbol in Saltmarsh, so you could like fast travel from this one to Saltmarsh and vice versa.
Perfect. But I can't make it a part of like the network, but only one-way networked.
Right.
Damn.
So you're basically you could start your own network with this symbol, and like disconnect it from the Mages Guild. So there's Snoopy, those bothersome mages aren't going to come in here and see this haunted house and what you guys are doing. All sorts of, I don't know what it is you guys do at nighttime.
Steal from Renrick Drake. I still think I need to understand how your system works, which I don't need to do it right now as far as summoning these summoning circles are concerned, because I'm getting like wrapped around with the permanent and auto versus my casted versus what is what. So I'll send you a message later about what I think you're implying, and then you can correct me.
Yeah, basically, like just without going too into depth, like the one that you cast is basically you can go anywhere that you've seen, basically, right? Within.
The one that I cast is, as long as I have seen the teleportation, the symbols from a location, I can, after like 10 minutes or whatever, let one round of people go through that circle that I drew on the ground, and they appear at the other circle, guaranteed.
Right. And so these symbols that are on the ground are like permalinks, so they only go to the matching corresponding symbol. But this one in particular, though, has been modified so that it's a variation of the Mages Guild, so it's only a one-way connection. But you could probably somehow modify this. Again, you do a little more study, a little more on this, and recreate this symbol and activate it at someplace else. Like you can make your own one-way permanent teleportation network.
I'm still not 100% sure what's going on, but I don't want to waste everyone's time.
That's fine. But, I mean, I'm going to assume that you guys are
really essentially a teleportation circle back and forth between the guild. That's it.
Right.
Nowhere else. That's literally what he's saying. It only teleports to the guild and to this house.
But not to this house.
Anywhere else. What?
No, so the people that were in this house, they modified it so the people from the guild couldn't go to the house. So this house is kind of closed off from the network. But you can go from here to the guild. So like you now
the Magistrate's Guild, right?
Yeah, if you guys go through this portal, once like Snowlers were to like reactivate it, you could go to the guild. You're just not going to get back to the house.
Yes, right now.
Right now.
But essentially, he could wire this up to teleport to one specific location and back as long as it's opened that way.
Right.
Correct.
I think I'm getting it now. I'll validate later.
I mean, so plus you guys got a couple hours here. If your plan, this is what I was wondering, like how you guys are going to spend the rest of this day. It's a Tuesday afternoon. You have a few hours before the arena fight if that's what you're going to do. So you had some time. I didn't know if you're going to do any downtime in the house. You're going to try to fix, like if Colas is going to continue trying to fix these ghosts and cleanse these spirits, or what you guys were going
I
to.
would think that'd probably be the best option is get this house straightened away before we dipped and just let more ghosts in it.
We should probably also see about going to a local temple or something, or the doctor, and getting some people patched up.
I thought our kitty could do that. Snottler specifically asked if there be healers for us in between battles.
They said we get short rests.
Yeah. A lot of people are to hit dice.
No. I asked specifically about a healer.
But the issue is, it's not that the third fight should have happened an hour after that. I don't think they're going to give you a healer at the start of the fight.
To be honest, the third fight started the next day, technically. So it's a fresh day, so they're not expecting you to come in with your butthole kicked in.
Well, we could just ask questions. It'll be fine.
Be like, hey guys, I'm here, but I need a lot of healing because I just got my ass kicked all day.
We can ask
just heal me up
questions
before I joined.
Yeah, we can check there, check a temple, check.
We got to talk to Bright anyway and see if he'd be interested in a job.
Still don't love him as our guy.
Well, I mean, if he fucks up, we can find someone else. But I mean,
know anyone else over here? I tried to ask the Countess, but she's just like, no.
Yeah, I don't love him being it, but I'm not gonna dig my heels in either, so that's fine.
So the other thing I'm going to give you is you guys are kind of hanging out in the house for a few hours. You're going to be looking through the library and kind of further investigating the house. You do start finding some books in the library involving the owner's manual of how to operate the security system of the house.
Nice.
So in the room that had the pedestal with the orb on top of this metal track system, the orb can be moved around and turned from an armed or like an engaged mode to a disengaged mode. And currently the house is in disengaged mode, but the statues throughout the house act as a defense system. So if it's engaged and there was people that were not authorized to come through the portal, the statues were set to come to life and jack things up. Same as the outside. There's gargoyles positioned around the house that are all part of the defense system of the house. If the house are under attack or whatever, and the system is armed, the gargoyles would defend the house.
So that book is gonna tell us how to acclimate them to us.
Yeah, it's going to teach you how to use the security system in the room without the armor. To use that, so you guys are, attuned to the house and having all control of the security system. Not that that's going to matter or anything right now, but who knows? Maybe in the future or whatever.
Cool.
It'd be really shitty if our own statues attack us.
But yeah, you spend the rest of the day. Kolos is casting his funeral rites on these 3 corpses in order to keep the ghosts from respawning.
So we're gonna have to do this the whole time in this house?
Yeah, I'm not burning 3 spell slots. I don't get that many.
A day?
Yeah.
That's it? Your character's stuck in this house for the rest of the campaign?
Well, it's once a week, so it's every 7 days. I'd have to be here burning 3 spell slots.
Well, there we go. We don't have to hire Bright. Kolos is the new guy. Good luck.
You could think of something to do with the bodies instead of leaving a bunch of dead bodies in your house. But
yeah,
I mean, isn't that what you're supposed to keep in secret fucking cubby holes?
Secret cult rooms, yeah.
I want to cast Divine Sense once I'm done with all 3 funeral rites.
Okay. Yeah. So after that, and these spirits have all been cleansed, and the house seems pretty clear now. You're not getting anything evil.
Yeah, good.
But I will say, just for the sense of, because we're probably not going to go back and reveal all this later, but you guys take a few hours and you're exploring more of the house and settling in, and you even take a little tour on the outside of the house, around the grounds, and discover the cemetery outside the house, where you can conveniently bury the bodies and set them to rest.
Perfect.
Snodlers inquires if we should see if there's other bodies that are buried and if they have any gold in them.
Probably
Don't
not.
doubt it. Seems like a lot of work for. He's got 3 coppers, or he'll have 2 coppers, a copper over each eye.
All right, so I guess that's probably where we're gonna end it before we do some crazy long battle or something tonight.
Good. The Taurus needs healing.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can hook you up. I might have. I don't remember because we haven't been on the ship in like 5 sessions. I don't remember if I had potions brewing or not, but I had the ingredients for them. So
Yeah,
Well,
because
fun
you're
off.
probably gonna need potions, considering that it's been hasn't been 24 hours since your last long rest. So
Oh yeah. Not to mention, like I said, I'm out of hit dice. I got nothing.
Yep.
And assuming you do have the ingredients for a potion, I don't want to drink, 4 potions for 8 hit points.
Snodlers has some potions he'll let you drink.
questionable potions.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Snodlers isn't sure of that.
It's the questionable part.
I'm sure they were completely legit.
In fact, that's how they're labeled in my bag. Completely legit potions that are slightly not red.